What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Danny Bob stream here in the Lego Tower. But not only is it just me, I've got a bunch of friends backstage actually waiting to come on and see all you guys. Thank you so much already for 88 likes, 103 people watching. Thank you guys. Feeling the love today, celebrating 100K. I even put on the shirt that I was wearing in the thumbnail, so that's nice. Let me just make sure everything is working properly here. We're going to be bringing on some guests. We got some friends from the very beginning of my YouTube days, even until recently. So it's pretty exciting. Think everything's working so far. I think I've got sound, I've got video. So let's bring on. First, we got Jean's version from Instagram. Met her last summer. Here she is. What is up?
Congratulations, Danny.
Dude, thank you so much. Much appreciated. I feel like I'm going to be hearing that today, and it's still kind of a surprise every time I hear it. So.
You're like 113 now. I just shared your screenshot to my Instagram to remind people that you're live, and I was like, oh my God, 113,000. Look at you.
Thank you so much. I know, like I tagged everybody, and like everybody reshared the post on Instagram. So well done, guys. Thank you so much. Next up, we're bringing on Brick Hive. Hello and good morning, good afternoon.
Sorry, I was muted. My bad. Yeah. Hey, you did it. That's awesome. Congrats. 100K. Well, I guess 113K. That's
what the
really
heck?
awesome, and you totally deserve it because you put out amazing content.
Thank you, guys. You don't all have to say, like, I feel like I'm bringing you on. So
this is the first time I've actually, I guess,
spoken
to you. So I was like, I gotta say it in person.
I know, right? I know it's been a minute since I've actually talked to you guys. So
thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. You guys are like my OGs. And like, seriously, since I first started YouTube a whole 2 smacking years ago, Cy O'Connor, Greg, who are coming on here in just a second, were literally the first people to ever invite me onto stream. And then like you have been super like welcoming, and then going to the conventions. And then I met Jean last summer, and seriously, it's been awesome. Actually, somebody who I haven't met in person yet, but definitely would like to, hopefully this summer. Go Bricks a lot. Are you there? Are you there? I will bring you on in just a second. Here you go.
Check.
You're on mute. Nicole, you're on mute.
Yep, it's still on mute. I thought we were past this. That was 2020.
Oh my God, is it on?
Yes.
Yeah, we got you.
I'm like running around my house. I have 3 pairs of headphones and none of them work. I'm just like, what is going on here? But I'm here. Hi.
That's the struggle.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Congratulations.
Welcome. Dude, thank you. This is the first time also that I have streamed with other people since 2021, like September or something, when we did the UCS Millennium Falcon stream. So I haven't used StreamYard for like a year and a half, and I was like, all right, how does this work? Can I still do this?
Well, I was like, you're doing great. Everything's going smoothly.
Yeah, glad it's working well so far. All right, next up, we got to bring on Cy O'Connor. How's it going?
How's it going?
What the heck?
How's it going, sweetheart? Hang on, Danny. Congratulations, Danny, on reaching this amazing milestone. You are amazing. Am I supposed to read it out loud or just no?
Is that from you or from Noleg?
It's the one you sent in, and the $5. Thank you.
Oh, shoot.
In reality, congratulations. It's amazing, isn't it? Like how good,
yeah.
And I mean you've become so good at streaming and being yourself, and you know those videos. You're so entertaining. It's brilliant. So congratulations.
Yeah, very
Thanks for having me on.
Much
unique and positive and entertaining.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna ask you guys a ton of questions. I don't want this stream to be all about me. You guys are seriously
you're so silly.
Too many compliments. I can't handle it. Yeah, let's celebrate 100K and bring all my friends on so they can tell me how amazing I am. Literally. All right, Mike and Ike is also in the back room. Let's bring him on as well.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Clone Army Builder.
Dude, how are you already at 112K? How did you already gain 12K?
Literally.
There's this website.
Bots, guys. It's bots.
You tell people to subscribe for a cookie or something.
For real
like
though,
that?
Congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you. So what's funny though is like, remember that balloon video that I did not too long ago? I did like a shorts. It's actually like 2 months ago. I put it on TikTok and it got like a lot of views very quickly. And I was kind of thinking that it would also on YouTube, and it didn't. It got like 12,000 views on Shorts, which is really bad. And it finally started to blow up. And so that's like, I was like, okay, maybe in like a month or two, we'll be nearing that 100K. But then it like happened so quickly because that video finally started gaining traction. So I was like, thank you, YouTube, for finding an audience for a video that I made 2 months ago.
Oh my God, that's funny.
So that's how we're here. Because otherwise I was kind of planning to do this like later in May. Hence why I like messaged all you guys literally on Thursday afternoon being like, hey, you want to stream with me? Like that would be great. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it, taking time out of your day. I want to hear from each of you guys. I'm also going to start greeting people that are also in the chat because normally that's what I do. That's usually like one of the first things I do. And there's like quite a few people here as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, guys. As always, per the usual, that is my public service announcement to all of you. But from our beautiful panel today here, guys, if you have any questions for them too, feel free to put them in the chat. I want to hear what you guys have done this past week. What was the most like exciting, cool thing that you did? Lego or not Lego? I just want to hear from you guys because it's been a while. Whoever wants to talk, you just go at it.
I'll go first. And I have been dying to get the newest Imperial transport. I know it's not the greatest. I know it has its flaws, but I just love the look of that thing. So I went there, bought that, and I'm quite happy with it. I know there's like a gap where you can see like people's feet in the cockpit, but I just love it. I've been on this obviously it's always on a Star Wars buzz, but ever since Star Wars Celebration, I've been trembling looking for more Star Wars stuff. And the guys on London Calling were saying I should watch Rebels. I don't like that kind of animation and stuff, but I said I'll jump in. You know, I want to get more involved in the whole canon side of things, and you know, those kind of things, they fill in some of the gaps. And oh man, I'm addicted to Rebels. I know I'm late to the game, but
no way.
And you kind of have to know a bit more, especially with the Clone Wars, with Ahsoka coming along. And you know, so yeah, I'm so lucky to be able to have the time to watch these things back to back, like about 6-7 episodes a day. Where's your life?
You're binging.
That's
like
amazing.
Watching a huge movie, it's brilliant. Yeah, we went to a birthday party today, so that was pretty cool. There was a Star Wars cake at it, so yeah. But yeah.
I was honestly thinking about making a cake today because I've been wanting to make one of those pink Lego brick cakes because that's what they do. Like they get cake at the HQ whenever they design a Lego Star Wars set with a pink brick in it. So I was like, I should make a cake. But then my best friend who's really good at making cakes wasn't here, so I didn't make one. I didn't make one. I didn't make her make one for me. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. But Jean, you like Rebels a lot too. Have you watched it all recently? I think you've been posting it a little bit.
I feel like it's my comfort show, so I always have it playing in the background up until I hit season 4. Then I just restart again because it gets too sad. But I recently restarted season 1. Actually wearing my Chopper, one of my Chopper shirts today. It says Murder Droid.
Murder Droid. It's also like a reference to what's the other droid in the comics with Dr. Aphra? Like BD or something.
Yeah. I don't remember Dr. Aphra's droid.
Dr. Aphra's great. That needs to be brought into canon.
It does. It really does.
Side note.
Yeah. So I'm excited for you, Sai. I wish I was watching Rebels for the first time again.
Oh, it's awesome. You see, with the Bad Batch, that helped me get over that weird animation. So, like, you know, I can accept it now.
Yeah, it is weird animation. It's kind of funny how that comes about.
Yeah, but I guess I've seen it so many times that I just got used to it. Can I show my exciting thing this week?
Do it.
I actually wanted to go grab it. My friend found the Mandalorian Fang tie thing interceptor early.
I haven't even found it yet.
That box is bigger than I thought it was.
Are you gonna build it?
I've meant to build it this week, and like work's just been so busy. I recently got a new job, and it's actually work.
It's actually work.
I used to be able to take like a lot of Lego breaks during the day. Now, like I really can't. So I meant to build it this week. Might try to build it this evening, but I don't know if I'll get to it.
Nice. All right, we got a
So,
couple
yeah.
of donos I want to address real quick. King Oldendorf says, "Who's Jeezvers and Brick Hive? Girl Bricks a lot. Mike and I can Sal Connor. I've never heard of these guys at all." Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Much appreciated. I think he actually does know you guys. I think he was just joking for anybody that was confused about that. Also, we have the Trey Company. Thank you so much for the $10 dono. Says congratulations. You're very impressive, and I love how real you've always been. Never change. All right, I'll never change. You guys can help me to that. Much appreciated. Oh, Stud City says it was 000. And 000 is rad. That's the evil C3PO. That's not, what's the other one? The Astromech though. I think it was BD or something like that. But yes, we've got quite a few people's. I saw some funny comments earlier. I was trying to look for them, but there's so many. Who's got a fun and exciting story to share with us next?
I do.
Go for it, Mike and I.
Okay, so my college professor was like, you can like for one of my assignments, it was like really open-ended. And trust me, this is going to tie into Lego Star Wars. So he said I could like design any Photoshop scene just with like a handful of elements. And I'm like, hold up, how can I like make this Lego Star Wars related? So I watched like a few episodes of the Clone Wars and I was like, ooh, okay. I went to the Clone Wars movie. I saw like the iconic scene when they're like fighting all the droids on the ATTEs, like kind of going up the hill to get like whatever Jabba's son, I think at the time. So I redesigned that in Lego in Photoshop. So I shot like everything myself on my phone except for like the background and stuff, and I created it and I turned it in. I haven't checked my grade yet, but I'm very confident. Wait, actually no, he did give me a grade. I think I got like 100% on it. So my professor really liked it and I was really proud. I thought that was good for the community, probably. Hopefully my professor loves it like him now.
That's awesome. Congrats. I'm sure you got an A+ on it. I would have given you an A+ on it for sure. Photoshop though, that's something that I have not actually gotten. I've never taken the time to really learn. So
it's
props to you for actually doing it. Yeah, it's very complicated. It's more complicated than it needs to be. I like using Canva actually. That's like how I make my thumbnails. And it's so intuitive, so easy. You guys use Canva?
Photoshop is great, but it's kind of intimidated me too. And I'm an artist, but now I just use like a whole different digital software anyways for artwork. But it's good. It's good stuff.
You're also quite the artist yourself. Have you been working on anything, Hive?
Kind of been messing around a little bit here and there with some stuff. I just, like usual, have spread myself so thin. Instead of putting 80% of work into something, I'm putting like 20% because I'm putting 20% into like 8 different things.
Yeah.
So I am messing around with some stuff, but mostly it's just I've jotted down a bunch of sketches that I plan on doing more with later.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Is that the exciting things that you've been working on? Is 20% on 8 different things?
Well, except the mock I'm bringing to Brickworld. That I got.
Oh, really?
Get back on. I just got a huge Bricklink order, so
sweet.
Because we only got what, I don't know, month and a half or something, or 2 months.
Yeah.
It's getting.
That is
oh my gosh, it's really close. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
we only have like May.
That's crazy.
That's why I started in January, because I was like, I know at some point I'm going to procrastinate or something's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you guys all going to Chicago this summer? Sai, are you making the trip? Ireland?
I wish.
There's still time, Sai. Do it.
Do it.
I have one of my children.
You can do it.
Yeah, it's a bit far. Wait, so everybody here is? Is anybody not? Everybody is.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Dang,
guys in the
that's
chat,
crazy.
if you're not going to Chicago, you're missing out. You're missing out on all these lovely faces. That's first and foremost. This is a fun question. Would you rather have a face to Captain Rex or every Lego Star Wars set, excluding the Bark Speeder sidecar that Captain Rex comes in? I'd rather have every set. That's worth so much more.
Yeah.
I was like,
easy.
Sell some of the bad ones and then get the money for Rex, right?
Absolutely
smart.
Yes. What else we got here? Mikey J says hello. Can't make it to the stream though. Hello, Mikey J. We got lots of our usual peeps in the chat. I normally stream like Saturday nights, so this is a bit odd for me, just like popping on here in the middle of the day.
I know,
But,
that's
you know,
very
I-
London Bridge bricks of you. Well,
I know. I
for
think,
me,
you know,
yeah.
Sai and Greg definitely influenced me from the beginning. And speaking of which, I'm actually going to bring Greg on because he just manifested out of nowhere.
I
I think he
manifested his
heard us
presence.
I was like,
talking
yeah, I
about
figured
him.
he'd show
So
up here soon.
here we go. Oh my gosh. I need to be upgraded to have more than 6 people in here.
No.
What do we
Get your credit
do?
I thought it was
You
like
guys
9
have
or
the
10 or something
premium.
like that.
Yeah, I had the premium before because I know I had more than 6 people in here at one time.
Quick,
Hold
we
on a
need
second.
donations so Danny can upgrade. Give us your money.
I know. I was going to suggest it. But...
Give me 1 second. Give me 10 more seconds. Hey, who hasn't talked
Autofill.
yet? Start talking.
Oh yeah, about the
Nicole.
eventful thing that happened this week.
Yeah.
Okay. I just got back from Switzerland. Greg, hi.
I was. Hello there. How are we doing?
Hello. I didn't know it was gonna work.
Got
I'm
back
sorry.
from Switzerland.
Wait, Greg, be quiet. Nicole's talking.
I was looking at the chat and I was thinking, God, only 6 could get in. Okay, I'll wait until someone clears and slings their hook, and then I'll just jump in as well. How are we all doing? Sorry, I got the memo. Daddy, just to wish you a fabulous 1000K. You are the best. We love you loads. And actually, I sincerely mean that as well. I really do. I've always been an advocate of Danny Bob Studios all those years back when she was Lego Danny Bob.
I know.
But no, congratulations. It's lovely
Look
to
how
see
excited everyone is to
here.
see you.
This is good, isn't it?
This feels like London breaks.
It does, yeah. It's London calling. Hold on a minute.
The only difference. There it is. There it is. The only difference is that we haven't talked about
Yeah.
anything raunchy
Oh,
yet.
just before we go, everybody, good morning, Brick World.
Yeah, I know. We've got all types of shows in here.
Exactly. Indeed, including I mean, look at the 3 of us here on the 3 tiers. We got Good Morning Brick World. We got ACOB, and we got London Calling. I mean, that's pretty good going. I mean, you've got you know people in high places, Danny. That's for sure. You really do.
Well, it's been a ride. The community's pretty awesome and pretty welcoming, so that definitely helps.
It is, and pretty much everyone's been on it as well. So
yeah.
You know, so it's really good. Anyway, lovely to be here. How are we all doing? I thought I'd sport myself a New York cap as well. I know you're not a million miles away from New York.
I used to live there, in fact.
Did you really?
Yeah, for just about 2 years. Definitely don't miss it, but you know, as they say, the people were great. The people were great.
Well, this is the funny thing. So I said, my wife said to me today, she goes, "Where do you want to go on holiday next year?" And I said, I know exactly what I want to do next year, right? But I'm not necessarily sure you're like what I want to do. And she goes, "Is it anything to do with Lego?" She didn't say it in such a deep voice, by the way, folks, in case you won't. But it was a kind of grimacing look that she gave me. And I was like, "Do you ever fancy going to Chicago?" And she goes, "Yeah, I've been there." She says that because she's traveled the world a few times. And I said, "I'd like to go to Brick World Chicago next year. That'd be amazing." So she said, "Yeah." So I'll be there next year, folks.
No way. Are you bringing Sai with you?
I'd love to bring Sai with
Better.
me.
Oh my god, that's gonna be epic.
Put me in your
Well,
homepage.
I did.
Wait, 2024 Brick World. Yay.
Indeed, I'll be there,
2024.
folks. I'm signed, sealed, and I'll just need to be delivered now. So that's good.
Wow. Well, that's your exciting news from the week. I didn't also, side note, know that people in the panel could donate. Thank you, Hive.
Oh, yeah.
Much appreciated. That covers the cost that I just afforded. So
There you
that-
go. Bang,
To add Greg.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I must-
no, we need to upgrade.
That's really nice. That's really nice. I feel like you've had to pay to get me on here to be the
You
seventh
do.
person.
I just did. But it's worth
Worth
it.
it.
It's worth it.
I got to be
It's the least I
entertaining
can
now.
do. You better be. Yeah, I'm paying for you. Oh my gosh, wait, that's not even the last one though.
Isn't it,
Here
Andrew?
it is. Oh, thank
Well
you
done,
so much,
Andrew.
Andrew. Big donor right there.
Andrew.
Been amazing for being your friendship too. Keep doing what you've been doing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Another
that's wicked.
supporter since the very beginning, Andrew. Much appreciated.
Well done, Andrew.
We still need to loop back to Nicole. I haven't forgotten about you. please
it's okay.
share about like Greg just busts in. We have
Greg's
to just
worth it.
split the Red Sea for him, and he cuts you off. So, go ahead.
I do apologize.
No, Greg, it's all good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I just got back from Switzerland and like a
Yeah.
couple days ago. So I was over by Greg
You
somewhere.
flew over me. You flew over
I
me.
flew right over you. And they sell Star Destroyers at the grocery store. Like what is that?
What
Nice.
the heck?
They
Oh,
all
lovely.
look
Star Destroyers? Like
Yeah.
you mean like
They're
this?
culturally
Like,
they get it.
Wow.
The
Like who wants
UCS
to read a
one-
magazine in line and at the register? I want to at least look at the box or something.
Yeah, like go get eggs, go get a Star Destroyer. Like it's bizarre. I've never seen anything like it. It was crazy.
yeah, what the heck is right?
Your Lego sections are on fire. But
Dang.
yeah, I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah, I
maybe
saw your
because their
pictures. They're
places are
pretty
too small. They don't know where to put it. They don't have like American space where we have unlimited shelves for some reason.
We like building buildings here in America. As for
Exactly.
inventory stocking and actually giving the people what they want, that's secondary. But we like building buildings.
Oh yeah.
That seems to be what it is.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that was
That's
it. So I
wild.
just got back. So I'm like, I'm on Greg time. No.
Oh, did you like it? Because I've actually, strangely enough, I've never been to Switzerland. I've been close to it. I've been the other side of the Alps. But what did you think of it? Because it's meant to be incredibly beautiful and clean there.
Oh, I love it. Well, so I'm Swiss, and we have a house
makes
there, and it was the first time I went back since COVID because I was going like 3 times a year
Oh.
previously. So I went back, and it's the same. It's still beautiful, and the food is clean, and they have good bread. I came over here, the bread's weird. And it's just,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Good bread. I love it.
I mean, if
I
you're gonna take in carbs, you
small.
might as well do it the best way possible.
Yeah, you might as
Like,
well.
So it was nice to go over there, and we went into Germany, we went into Austria and France, and just bounced around and had a nice little getaway. But like vacations are never relaxing, because you're always doing stuff, and then you come
Yes.
back, and I feel like you
You
need a vacation.
Need
for the
another one, yeah.
vacation. Yeah, so I feel like that's what Chicago's gonna be like. Like we're gonna all need to recover for like 2 weeks.
Absolutely. I was exhausted
1000%.
after
Because that's like 4 or 5 days in a row of just
staying up late,
Yeah.
talking.
Talk about
Walking.
Lego.
Talking.
walking like 25,000 steps every day. Like
Yeah.
because you're just like walking around over and over again, but you find something new every time.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I made sure to have I have a day off before I go back to work, so I can kind of decompress a little bit.
Yeah, I
That's
did as well.
smart.
because you kind of get a bit of your own time back. Melissa, was that an Audi drink that you cup? They're like over here in the UK, they're like economy grocery stores, but they're
Like,
growing.
No, I was sipping, and the logo was out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go and hide that.
Oh, she didn't hide it in
Wait,
time
is
from
it-
us side.
It's an
Yeah.
Aldi cup.
Audi, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I kind of like that.
Is that like an
I
F1
respect
thing?
that. I respect that.
No. So
Did I didn't mean to call you out. I'm just. It looks so good, but it's a bit like us, I suppose, having the Target or something like that.
It
We
is.
don't
so
have it.
Aldi, so gee, I don't know if you guys have it in Texas, but Aldi is a German
Oh, Aldi.
supermarket.
Yeah.
Oh, we have it here, and this is
I thought
like-
you were saying Audi
No,
like
that's
a
good.
car. I was like,
No,
you have an
no,
Audi
that's what I thought you
cup?
said at first too. Was
Oh,
Audi.
no, a month ago they came out with like a whole Aldi line, and I'm a crazy person, so I bought everything, but I was starting to sip it, and then I was like, oh, that's kind of embarrassing.
I always
Sorry.
tell my wife it's
I didn't
the
mean to
hippie
embarrass you, I'm
grocery
too
store.
sorry.
She's like, what
Yeah.
are you
I
talking
pay a
about?
quarter
I
for my
love
card. It's okay.
Aldi. I
We
haven't
all buy
gone
Lego
forever.
merch and stuff, so I mean that's not that much different.
I've bought
you
some
know?
poly bags from Aldi before.
Aldi has great poly bags. This week they had what did they have?
They have Lego at Aldi?
pandas. Yeah, sometimes they have Lego.
Do they have like the magic aisle, the aisle the mysterious aisle that you never know what's in there, but you're
So-
compelled to
so-
go and see it?
The joke of my family during COVID, nothing was open. Like it was all essential shopping. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go grocery shopping at Aldi for that aisle that has all the random stuff that like they have like air fryers, toasters.
Do you know what? Speaking of random stuff, has anyone seen BFAB lately? Could there be a doorbell?
Ding dong.
Whoa, that's crazy that you mentioned that he just magically manifested in the background.
Oh God.
Let's bring him on. Whoa,
BFAB. Hey guys.
Wow.
Hello, BFAB.
Hopefully my audio isn't crap. I bought a crappy microphone before joining.
It actually sounds better than usual.
It's like the voice of an
angel.
Actually,
Random aisle at Aldi.
But the photo, that is very like model-esque, like
amazing lighting,
right?
BFAB, did you send that to Mike and I to work on Photoshop? That photo lighting is
Yo, when people see me in the real life, they're disappointed. They're like, "Oh, was that?"
Dude, I've been
like 10
sipping over
years
that
ago?
profile pic for years, man.
People are gonna be disappointed in real life, so it's good.
It's not even him.
It's not even me.
Yeah, it's your brother. Yeah.
If only.
You know what?
What's
Okay,
going
going
on?
back really quick to the grocery store, the Lego at grocery stores. So I went to get my nails done today and then was like, oh, I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some strawberries. And then I stopped by the toy aisle. I never do because the Lego selection always sucks. And they had the Disney 100 minifigures.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I got like $90 worth of
Wait.
I went to the grocery store to get some bread, and I came home with $100.
Which grocery store was it?
HEB. It's like a Texas. It's like the best grocery store on the planet, but it's a Texas thing.
God, man, Texas and their particular grocery stores. Like, why can't they just have like a?
And their particular fast food.
Now, look, I know Whataburger. That was in Florida. I had those in Florida.
Oh yeah,
I think it's a southern thing because I haven't seen any further than. Like,
they just expanded out
Florida.
of Texas, I think 5 years ago or something like that. But
I
Florida
always
has-
thought they said Waterburger. And
Yeah,
Me
that
too.
sounds delicious.
When I
oh,
was
Wada,
when I was 5, I
Wada.
also called it Whataburger.
Like what? Like I'm like Wada, and they're like, no, like what? Like
Whataburger.
what a burger?
like in Boston,
God.
we would say like, what a burger.
I mean, yeah.
See, do you think we complain about how much the Americans abuse our language? Like, hey, they can't even understand themselves.
Because of you guys in Andor, I heard everybody say scheduling instead of scheduling. I'm like, what is going on with all this scheduling? Why are they all saying scheduling?
One way out.
Holy. Whoa.
Anyway.
Dang. Amber
Amber.
Leah
Amber.
Bills.
Amber.
Yo.
It's like they're trying to
Thank
outbid
you
each
so
other.
much.
There,
Okay, who
there
do you
goes
want
Good
to
Morning
dance?
Brickwell's profits.
I think
Someone
we
has to
should
dance.
Yeah, we should
Be
definitely
fab.
dance.
Gotta do
It's
it.
so amazing.
BFAB, turn your
Oh,
camera
you know
on.
what? Last year I practiced and learned that whole "my money don't jiggle jiggle."
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
I forgot how
I
it
don't have that
started.
song on here.
A DB DB DB.
I like that song, though.
No, I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
you did in your shorts. She wasn't wearing shorts. It wasn't a private video. In the short videos where you're on the big sets.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do.
That's a
yeah,
fun-
I can
that's
do
a
that.
funny
Like
dance.
Oh, that
shuffle.
one was a good one. I think that was one of
Yeah.
the ones where Shy was like, "Danny, do you have dance lessons?"
Yeah.
It's like, how
Yeah,
did
isn't
you
it?
come to that conclusion?
I don't, but actually, I did dance and jazz and hip dance when
Yeah,
I was
yeah. I just
7.
forgot.
Dang.
Because did Shy sort of think, oh, the way you turned once or something in a video?
Yes.
He said,
Pirouette.
Yes.
you a
He was
dance?
like,
Like,
your
who
foot
said
was
pirouette?
pointed. And I was like, why are you looking at my foot, Shy?
Hey,
was
people on the
timid.
internet do that. People on the internet look at feet.
People love zooming into feet. It's kind of weird.
Greg.
I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, it's not my fault.
I
I like
know.
feet.
Well,
Yeah.
Amberly Bills, thank you so much for this massive no. I think that's the biggest one ever. So much appreciated. And Modified Bricks, thank you as well for the $13.99 Canadian. New follower after I saw your interview with Happa. Also, congrats to Jean on her run. Hey, getting some love
Wow,
in
that
there
was
for
a lot.
Jean.
Thank you.
Let's go. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Yeah, Jean, how was your run? That was like actually last week or something, wasn't it?
It was. I was a little undertrained, but I still did it. I didn't injure myself. That was the most important thing. And I've done like
That's important.
3 recovery runs since then. So I'm back.
Nice.
Did
Yeah.
you see Woody?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too.
I did. I saw Woody. He had the strangest British accent for a cowboy.
That's crazy. I thought he looked really familiar. When did Martin start working for Disney?
He's determined to dress up for all those Disney runs, and I
love it.
You know what's
So
funny? He
first-
sent me his heart rate, and he was like, "My heart rate just really goes down the toilet during this run when I'm wearing a costume." And I was like, "That looks exactly like my heart rate the entire run." And I was not in costume.
Oh my gosh! I don't know if you guys can see that, but for anybody who wasn't aware that Martin was doing this, that's just a cowboy himself.
What is that?
That is a British man dressed as
That
Woody.
is a Woody.
that is
What's a Woody?
Sorry. Well,
Toy
What
Story.
stream is this?
Oh,
everybody, let's sit down and have this conversation with
Okay.
Deepak.
Okay, now we are actually getting into London Bridge to London Calling territory now.
A little ACOB action here.
A little
I was
bit.
confused. I'm like, that
This
does
time
not look
Greg
like
is
the Woody
innocent.
I know.
Okay, so I do have to pop off because I have another live commitment on Instagram. But
That is
Danny,
right.
thank you so much for inviting me.
For sure.
Really blessed to be around this group of people, and yeah, here's to the next 100,000.
Yeah,
Bye,
Heck yeah,
everyone.
let's
Bye.
see you.
Bye.
Thank you for joining. See you later.
Bye.
How do I get out of here? Actually, okay.
And you can probably find us on
Bye. Keep
Instagram.
saying bye, everyone. Awkward moment.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
In case you were
little
just
did
here
she
for
know she was
Gene.
held hostage here by Danny. She
Yeah,
deleted the leave studio button.
She deleted it. What do you
No,
mean?
I'm kidding.
I would have
Lego,
denied
or
going
else-
to another Lego stream. I would have been like, "Oh, I'm feeling sick all of a sudden. Okay, gotta go, guys." You know.
What?
We're not allowed to go now. Danny's got to get her money's worth out of us now because she's
Yeah,
committed for the whole month.
exactly.
But she only paid for you, so that's okay.
Yeah.
That's a good job. I'm
Tablet already
cheap.
went to
Greg is
to
the
Greg.
paid guest.
Yeah, he has to be the entertainment monkey.
You should feel really, really special. That's for all the times that I said I was going to stream with you and then had other plans. So now we're even.
And then she puts up water skiing pictures on her Instagram.
Puts out about 4 shorts,
Well,
and I'm like, what?
Sorry, I'm busy. AKA surfing.
I don't, blimey, sorry, I can't make it, Greg. I've got a terrible migraine or something like that, and it's like, and then that night she puts out, at least 5 short videos. I'm like, what? And on top of that, does water skiing and all sorts of other water sports as well. But there we go.
I get called out all the time. Like you said you couldn't go there, but you posted a video. I'm like, I batched my content for the week.
Right.
Like I
It was
filmed it all
already
in one
made.
day.
Oh yeah.
And I just changed my clothes.
That's
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh. Yeah, that happens though. Do you guys make content ahead of time and then like I used to, but like I just can't anymore.
I only do
I
it
just
for
haven't-
Instagram.
Yeah, for Instagram.
I would
was gonna
imagine
do it
that if you
before I
do
left.
this, if you do this for a living or something close to it, you would probably need to if you're gonna take a vacation and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Because this
Oh,
isn't
for
like
sure.
a job where you're like, hey, I'm gonna take 40 hours PTO, you know what I mean? Be all good. You're like, no, man, the algorithm's gonna be like, F you, see you.
Pretty much.
No, you're right. You're right.
Pretty much.
Jenna said to me
No,
today
no,
because we're talking about going on holiday this year to a few different places, and I said, look, just make sure wherever we go, because she wants to go to Palma in Spain, and I said, look, I don't care where we go, as long as it's got a nice beach, it's got a decent swimming pool. And it's a really nice hotel, and but the main thing for me, Jem, I don't even care if it's got an horrible bed in it, as long as it's got great Wi-Fi. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I can do sort of like, I don't know, Barcelona is calling or something like that from there or something like that, So
Yeah, true.
I was gonna batch everything before I left because I was gonna be gone for 10 days, and I was like, that's a little long. Like I can understand a long weekend not doing anything.
Yeah.
But then Wednesday I went out to get clams, and one of them tasted bad, and I was like,
Clams?
it's bad. I was like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'll get sick tonight and I'll be good tomorrow. I was knocked out. So Friday, so all of the videos that I posted the last couple days, I was like having really bad food poisoning.
Oh my gosh.
I tried to batch it and it just was a nightmare. So like sometimes it's not worth it to even try to
Food
prepare.
poisoning.
That's why you keep away from seafood, stuff from the
I'm
sea.
telling you, seafood food poisoning is
Thank you. That was a great sound effect. Can you record that so I can put that in the video?
you know, it's weird. Is I can't even go in the ocean anymore. Like,
food poisoning?
no. But it just made me think about like the last time I was really out there was when I was down in Key West, and there's just so much crap in the ocean, man, that will hurt you.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know
Like
what?
a log.
I'm good. I'll just swim in a pool.
Oh mate, don't live in Australia, whatever you do, because
People
that's like,
pee in the pool though. You can't swim in the pool.
Exactly.
Look,
Yeah.
Yeah, it has chlorine in it. It's
You gotta-
toxic.
All right, you
He
know
isn't
what? I
that
will get
bad.
one of those little inner
Yeah,
tube
drink it.
pools. Wait, I've got my own pool. Nobody's gonna pee in my own pool.
I will hide.
Except I.
Watch, but I have to
And
put
he's
down
like,
over there.
oh my
I have to
God.
put down-
yeah.
It's
Honey,
like I never
you're
should have
really
let
cool.
these people on.
He's gonna pee in it.
Oh my god!
That's it.
I have to make sure it's up and running though.
We went from talking about Lego Star Wars to peeing in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg
why-
is officially
why
taking
are
over.
having the-
It,
Why
it
having the
really went
trucks?
downhill with the Woody. I think that's when it went downhill.
Yeah,
I
I
think
knew.
we should
I
go
knew.
back.
I showed that picture.
So what happened before that? So
Um,
Greg,
We were talking about rebels, but we.
What do you guys think of the Thai bomber?
Yeah, it's really good.
Bomb.
Anyway, back to your food poisoning.
no, I don't want to ever go back there. That was
Are
the
we
worst.
talking like any spoilers or anything? Like, is everybody?
Can we talk about spoilers? Anybody in the chat
There
post
are no
that?
spoilers there. Oh, we do want to talk about
Has everybody watched the
Mando?
new,
Oh, the new Disney
Mando?
Castle.
Picard? Has anyone watched Picard?
Oh, the Mando finale.
What?
Yes, I did, obviously.
I did as well.
Wait,
I
which
thought-
one?
Uh,
Mando finale or the Disney stuff or what was the other thing you were talking about?
Picard.
What's Picard?
What,
Oh,
what's
Exactly.
Picard?
She's like, what's
Oh,
Picard?
come on.
What is he talking about?
What's
Picard?
Picard? So awesome.
That one.
What
He
is
wants to talk. She
Picard?
wants to talk Star
Is
Trek.
that a, is
Come
that
on.
a,
She gotta take it all, Captain. That
is
one.
that a jam?
I am
What
very
is
confused.
Is that a type of pie?
Hi.
can?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah, hello, mate. I like one of your best Picard pies, please.
I'm legitimately so confused.
Okay, so about that
I think
Mando
everyone's
finale.
confused right now. The chat is going to be like spamming question marks, probably.
Right.
You guys do it
Let's
so that
start
I
or
can.
start
All right,
Destroy.
look,
Destroy.
I will
Perfect.
say without
Perfect.
spoilers that
High
for
card.
me, the Mando finale, it was a pretty good episode, but it was a horrible finale.
Hive, make up your mind, sir. Okay.
I will
can't.
say
I'm very
this, like, tell it
indecisive.
to me.
What are
I
you
haven't
getting at,
watched
Hive?
it yet. I haven't watched it yet because I'm a binger. I like to watch it
Oh,
all in one
oh,
sit. I
snap.
don't like to wait.
Oh.
But listen,
Oh.
I
knows.
somehow managed to avoid. I don't know what happens in the show. I've somehow managed to avoid it. And even if you talked about it here, I have such a short memory span. I'll never remember what you said. So
That's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
I was definitely. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's like so before I left, they were releasing like the Love is Blind things in segments, and I Googled the spoilers, and then when I watched it today, I was like, I don't remember anything. Like they broke up. What?
All the
Like-
theories were wrong anyway.
So
There's
you
many
guys
theories
can
were wrong.
can talk about spoilers. I will. I promise you, I won't remember it.
Wow. Okay. Perfect. So, anyways, this person dies. This person lives. This person dies. This person dies.
Yeah.
We're rogue
Yeah.
All I'll
actually,
say is I'm glad I got
that's
a
a
pre-
really good take.
I got a Vizsla minifigure a couple of weeks ago because I bought
Oh.
a couple of those Vizslas at they were like 18 to 22 pounds they were,
Hmm.
and then it looked like last
Skyrocketed.
night before Ice Street in London Calling, and it was like, my God, the cheapest you could get them was £55.
Wait,
Yeah.
they shot us that much?
Yeah,
You know what?
I gotta
Right,
fact check that. I actually don't believe you.
dude,
here's
honestly,
the
2 or 3
heads up.
times. Check it out.
Here's a heads up for you, right? Don't buy them. I hear they're gonna be free with not the next, maybe the one after
one
Lego Star
after.
Wars magazine. So save
Yeah.
your money.
Oh, are you
Which one?
serious?
No, it's
Yeah.
true. It's true. They are.
Don't
I
buy
saw
what?
a picture somewhere, but I can't
Paz.
find it anymore.
Vizsla.
Si.
Say again.
Yeah.
That's
Has Vizsla. I can't find that
Really?
picture. I saw it
Oh, really?
somewhere on a magazine. Maybe, and I
Yeah.
even looked on Promo Bricks. I didn't see it on there. because I think it was a German or Austrian magazine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it had him on it. So and you know it will crash. The market will crash as soon as they get flooded.
Man, why don't they just go ahead and do a Gar Saxon and a Darth Revan while they're at it? You know what I mean?
Yes,
Why don't we
yeah,
just do
right.
all those
Oh,
guys,
dude!
really?
If I ever if I ever get a hint of that, I'll be like, sell. I'll be on the
Sell.
phone, sell them all.
Oh no.
I've been sniffing around for the really good deal for Darth Malgus lately,
Oh really?
but it's you know it's not easy, man.
Right.
'Cause I won't pay over
Terrible.
$200 for a minifig. I don't care if it's made out of gold.
Coast.
I have them.
Do you remember
I
the
got
days
my-
when you said I'd never spend £200 on a Lego set?
No,
Yeah.
set is
That
different.
didn't last long.
A set is different than a minifig.
God, I hope so.
But this might be out of pocket a little bit because like there might be a lot of purists here. But have you tried customs? Because there's probably some customs that'll be cheaper.
Yeah, I do have some customs actually. I got a custom Commander Cody because
I got that one too.
I absolutely love Phase 2 Commander Cody, right? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I'm a huge
Obviously,
fan.
I think I have that same sticker that you sent me.
And I got the one Lego did. It's sealed, but I'm probably gonna sell it because I like my custom one better, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really?
And I got one of the custom Palpatine holograms from Ryan. And then for my UCS Mandalorian Den minifig, I got that custom Darksaber that Ryan was selling, man. So
Yeah.
stuff looks great. So I don't mind getting custom stuff. It just depends
As long
on
as
what
it's
it is.
better than official, right?
Well,
and
to be
cheaper.
fair,
Well, custom's
Right.
not cheap either, but what's that,
hasn't
Chris?
mine just come out with a new helmet for one of the for one of the clone troopers, the orange one?
Yeah.
It's got a
Yeah.
sharper.
Yeah.
It looks
That's
much better.
brilliant. I
And there's
saw
no
that
hole.
today,
It looks so
There's
good.
no-
Oh, for the custom.
but it looks good.
It looks
Yeah.
so
Why,
good.
why do you guys think Lego did that?
Oh,
Do you think that
lazy.
was a
Lazy.
logistical thing? Like they just
Torture us.
literally weren't paying attention, or they don't care?
Do you think that it's like a community experiment where they just
No, I
see-
think
I
they
wouldn't
just
doubt it.
messed up
Wow.
really bad.
Dude,
And it was
So
going to
really
cost too much.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: if you like start with a base product that's like mediocre, and then you improve it a little bit, people will be like, "Oh heck yeah, I got to buy the new
Well,
one," and then they
I
improve
just-
it again, and then they buy
Look.
another one, improve it again, and then you get another like a large amount of people to buy
We're all-
another
we're all
one.
Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure how far BFAB is into the Star Wars fandom, but we're all Star
I'm a
Wars fans,
huge
right?
Star Wars fan. Huge.
But I feel like Lego designers and stuff, or whoever's in charge or whatever, like they look at a lot of Star Wars fans as like wasps, you know what I mean? And they're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw some gasoline on those wasps and see. You know? Because like, why would you do some of the stuff that you do? And you know we're gonna be like,
Well, do you know what? It could be down to the designers. If you look at Justin Ramsden, right, he loves superheroes, and he was in charge of, well, not in charge, he was on the team for superheroes, and he came out with some amazing figures and sets, was involved in really, really good stuff. But what happened to the Star Wars people? They must have changed some of the people out, and they must be people who are, you know, not too clued in on. If you have people who love a product, they're going to do the product right. If you have people who are just in there to work, and we met somebody recently, Greg, a while ago, who was just in Lego, just works, goes home, and doesn't think about Lego, and he's a designer. So if it's just someone who's, you know who I'm talking about, yeah?
I think I do. Put it in the
From
private chat.
From
Oh
Speed
yeah, yeah.
Champions.
Oh, in that case, yeah, that case,
Right.
yeah.
So he took the job. He's a designer, but he's not a Lego fan. He's not into
Right.
the product. He goes home and, you know, he was like, I don't have Lego at home, and our mouths were just like he was like, yeah, it's just a job to me, and we were like, oh my god, like you don't love, you know, you don't have anything at home.
I think he was more into cars. Cars was his thing, wasn't
no,
it?
and see,
Oh.
and that's good. That's good. Because as an artist myself, I've done a lot of commission work in my life, man, and it's good as long as when you have a job, you understand at least some of the basis of the fan base. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And you understand some of the lore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, you don't have to be a Dave Filoni man to make good Star Wars.
I mean, maybe
but-
they need to
yeah.
hire someone whose job is not even Lego, just like a super fan who specifically knows every single little thing. Doesn't need to
Yeah.
be a designer, just like I don't know, just a contact point.
Mhm.
Like hey, does this look right? No, that looks terrible.
Like,
Hey, does
I mean,
this
Star
look
Wars
right?
is
No,
so
that's not
grand.
right.
You can make so many different types of stories within Star Wars and so many different points of the timeline. You know what I mean? And other things that I don't. And look, when I ran about the company or designers and stuff like that, I need people to understand. Like, I'm just usually just talking out of my ass. Like, I don't understand like what they might be going through, or who's calling the shots on stuff, or what the logistics are, the numbers. They might see stuff I don't. But like, for instance, the coin for the gift of purchase, I mean, it's neat, it's unique, whatever. But dude, you know how nuts all of us would go if they made almost any minifigure, especially if it's one that we don't have.
What's the matter? You got this one last year, Hive. What's the matter with you?
No, I know. Look, I
had
had something to say about her,
some
but
really
overall,
silly
I was happy.
mistakes. There's some really silly mistakes. Like, remember when the gunship came out and they had the wrong logo?
Yeah.
Like, you know, things like that just shouldn't happen.
Exactly.
That's what I think. It's a lot of just people like working the job, and they're not really concerned about such tiny things, because in the long run, it doesn't really make that much of a difference for their bottom line. And also, while I've got the stage really quick, I just want to acknowledge that Brooke the Builder just donated $6.99, and I super appreciate that. She says, "Congrats on 100K, Danny. Love your content. You'll be hitting 500K before you know it. Are you excited to get the YouTube play button?" Actually, yes, I really am. I hope it comes the next week. Continue with the rant.
I was hoping we'd be able to see that unboxing here today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got
that
the
would be
code
pretty
like
cool.
a few days ago. So it was April 14th when I also was sick on the couch. Ironically, food poisoning. I'm going back there. I was sick on the couch, and I pulled up YouTube, and I was at like 99. I was like, "Oh, is it gonna happen today?" I was like, "This is the worst day of all days." And I took a little nappy nap, and I checked about an hour later, and it was like 9999. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So I got the screenshot right when it hit 100K. So I actually saw it, and it did make me feel slightly less sick. But then I felt sick a little bit more after that, and then I felt better. So it was April 14th. It was like right in the afternoon, and I got the screenshot. It was so cool. And I texted my friends. I was like, "Look, I'm at 100K," and they're like, "No, you're not." I was like, "Oh, everyone unsubscribed." But fortunately, everyone subscribed again. So.
That's so crazy, Danny. I remember when your channel was like just over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's very crazy.
I mean,
Wow.
I remember the first time. I remember the first time I found Danny. I went. It was just a recommended stream, and I think it must have been about 5 or 7 people watching the stream.
Oh, yeah.
And then I noticed
Oh, yeah.
in the chat was BFAB, and I was like, so I texted
Yeah.
BFAB, and I was like, "Hey BFAB, is that really you in the chat?" Because you know BFAB weird fans, and he was like, yeah, it's me and real. I was like, oh my god, she's really good, isn't she? And he was like, yeah, and you know, it just went on from there. So like, it's so amazing to see what you've done, and your confidence is like, shot up as well.
One of the greatest little memories for me with Danny is because at the first Brick Fair I saw Danny at, I didn't know her. I mean, I kind of knew of her. I think we might have even spoken a little bit like online or something like that, but I didn't really know her. So I didn't really hang around her, you know, except for the occasional hi or whatever. But then the next year at Brick Fair, dude, she came to my house, man, and hung out and partied and stuff. Like, it was great, dude. And like, I just was like, I don't know. It was just, for me, it was real touching because it was just proving even more of how these community, family, group, circle of friends and stuff, you know, we morph and evolve and stuff. But like, it just proved that, like, you know, your relationships become stronger over time. You know, you get to know people more and stuff like that. So yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah, that was a fun time. We got to play spikeball in your backyard and pee in your pool. I'm just kidding.
I'm totally gonna have a pool.
Maybe next summer.
Did it turn blue?
We're gonna try and see if the dog wants to swim. We don't know if she's a swimmer yet, so
she'll pee in the pool. That's for sure.
She might. I don't know.
Hi, I must ask you. Your cap that you're wearing, is that a Krennic cap?
To be honest with you, I would have to look at his. I know it's not Thrawn. That's not his ranking.
It's really good, man. I love it.
Yeah, I got white because of Andor. I just really love that whole dynamic of those white uniforms.
Oh, they look good. The ISB, wasn't it?
It looks so good. God dang, I love that show so much.
That'll
It took
make
me
a
a
good
long
diorama.
time to watch it too.
I told you,
Wait,
didn't
which
I?
one?
I said to you, I said, watch it.
I
You'll
know.
really like
Dude,
it.
Amber
I
Live
ain't
was
watching
like-
it.
Amber
I ain't
Live was
watching it for
like,
no
"Watch it.
one.
Watch it. What are you doing?
It's like
Are you talking
Rebels.
about Andor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said to you, I said it'll be a slow burner, but honestly, it's actually.
I mean,
it's
there
quite
were
growing
a few
up.
parts that were a slow burn for me, but for the most part, dude, look, I like more than just lightsabers and blaster guns, man. I like some good,
story
good
development?
character. I mean, like good character development, plot, good storyline, dude. Lutheran, like, good lord, man, that guy was awesome.
Yeah.
He's dope.
And not even just him, but like his assistant. I can't remember her name, but dude, she was awesome, dude. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many, my Mothma. Like, there's so many good.
Mommy Mothma.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting dynamic of what's going on with her. But I don't know, man. It's just such a good show. And it's a nice change of pace. Now, I don't want all my Star Wars shows to be like that by any means.
No, but it was just different, and it was well done. I thought.
I would love to see. I'm not saying you gotta go all out, but I would love to see like a good dark Sith movie, dude. Like, maybe it doesn't even matter if it's about Bane or whoever, but
I totally thought Luthen was going to be a Sith or something like that.
Oh,
what is he, dude? Do you think he's
I
not
don't know,
a Jedi,
man.
right?
He's different. He is somewhere that no one else has ever been because when
He's
he had
so
that,
calculating, man.
yeah, and he had that conversation with that guy up in the when he was down in the sort of
Oh, right,
echelon, and he got down there on that lift and he was controlling everything. And he just did this monologue, and I was just like, geez, they've got a really good actor in this.
Well, not only that, but I would assume that younger kids aren't into Andor at all.
Probably
It's
not,
just
probably
it's too boring for them. You know what I mean?
I
But,
would
like,
not understand
because
any of
the
it if I was
conversation
younger.
that
Yeah.
Lutheran has with
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Who's the other? Oh man, I can't think of his name.
Andy Serkis.
The black guy. That's he's got the lazy eye. You know.
Oh
God,
gosh,
Which-
no,
Saw
I'm forgetting
Gerrera.
his
Oh,
name.
are you talking
Yes,
about
Gerrera,
Saul
yes,
Gerrera?
yes.
Yeah.
the conversation between him and Saul Guerrero.
I was thinking of a comedian.
oh yeah.
That's
That's like Chris Rock. What?
I know Chris Rock. But yeah, that conversation that they were having about the sacrificing of, some of those rebels and
Yeah.
it was really dark stuff. Like, you
Yeah.
really start
Yeah.
like thinking about it. But amazing dialogue, man.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
I'd like to see out of that, right? If they're just an idea for a UCS set, it would be a U-wing or something like that, man. I'd be
Yeah,
well
for
up
sure,
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people talk about UCS U-wing, and I'm like, you know what? That would look really dope. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely. But
Also, quick shout out to C Cody Productions. Best of luck on your Lego content as well.
Yes.
very cool.
I'm looking for other comments. Stellan Skarsgård is an amazing actor. Yes, that's who it is. Stellan Skarsgård. He's like a really strong actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did a really good version of the I think it was the Kicking the Hornet's Nest or something like that. The girl with the dragon tattoo, that kind of theme of films. And he did one. It was a one-off one with Daniel Craig. Oh, that was really good.
Good stuff.
So we got Visions coming up. Visions Part 2, Season 2.
Yeah. Do we have a release date for that? You don't like it?
I love it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that, I saw it on like Twitter, and I thought it was gosh, what's it called? Tales of the Jedi 2, and I was like, heck yeah, let's go!
Yeah.
But
I will say more excited about
it's still
that.
pretty cool, but not as cool as Tales of the Jedi 2.
Tales of the Jedi, man.
Yeah, Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, even though Tales of the Jedi I also thought was going to be like more of an anthology of individual Jedi stories. But it still was awesome, and the stuff with Count Dooku was, Ahsoka was awesome too, but like Count Dooku was amazing.
Dooku is my favorite he's my favorite character in all of Star Wars. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this makes him look so much better. And makes Mace Windu look like such a loser as well.
But Mace Windu was really good at having a villain and his ideology or whatever you want to call it was really teetering, man. It wasn't just straight like good and evil, because most villains, like, I always joke around about Thanos, and everybody, and I'm like, they're like, he was complicated. No, he's not, dude. He could have used his power just to give everybody what they needed, not wipe out half the universe. It was just dumb. but Count Dooku was a totally different story. He looked at the council and all that, and saw how political I guess they were getting with in bed with the Senate, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say with Visions, I kind of had to look at it in a different kind of way, because Visions, I couldn't say it was canon, but even non-canon, I couldn't even work it as a non-canon. I had to make it so it was like alternate universe Star Wars. That was the only way I could kind of accept it, because I loved it, but I was like, this just isn't in the Star Wars universe, you know what I mean? So I basically had to do it kind of like in a Doctor Strange sort of way, just like a different parallel Star Wars universe. And
I liked it for that though. It was just different.
Yeah, I did too.
I didn't hate it.
It's different. Yeah,
it was different. Yeah, especially there was the sort of black and white one, but with the red saber, I think it was. It's done in a sort of anime style, and I was just like, you know what? It's just it was just very like you felt it more than anything, and it was just like it was quite powerful in a different way, but it was all good stuff. It was all good stuff, and
that was definitely my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. I think that was the first one I saw as well. But yeah, it was good, man. It was good. But who's going to get? I know the X-wing. I mean, for me personally, I think the X-wing is getting a lot of hate that it shouldn't necessarily.
It's getting a lot of hate for sure.
I mean, I've seen it. I've even swooshed it around already. And
Mr. Star Wars Celebration.
I know, and which was amazing, by the way. I got to hang out with a few designers too, which was cool. And I'm not joking, right? I should have videoed it, but I was talking to Henrik. He's the lead Lego designer, and I'm chatting with him. I said, "Hey, do you know what, Henrik? You know a set I really think would look really good as a UCS set." And he's like, "What's that?" I went, what about a Venator? Something like that. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? And I tell you what, there was no flicker in his eye or anything. He just like, I thought, you're really well media trained. You are, mate. So it was nothing
nice
there.
Try.
Yeah, I was trying to read his mind and everything. It just wasn't there. But it was a good bunch. They were good.
Dang.
A good bunch there. They really were.
No, now you gotta say that you inspired him to make the Venator for you and like just claim.
Oh, dude, totally. Yeah. I say it was me.
I asked him.
I tell you one thing I did say to him. I said, so we sit. He's signing some sets for me, and I said, can you pass on a message for me? And he was sitting there with a couple of other designers as well, Jackson and Jamie. And I said, could you do this favor? Could you pass on? I said, there's a minifigure that you guys need to do. That's a massive character in the Star Wars universe, but you still haven't done him. He went, really? Who's that then? And I said, Galen Erso. You've never done a Galen Erso minifigure.
I was just thinking that the other day.
Yeah, and I said, he's pretty fundamental for bringing down the Death Star. And he was like, and I even said to Henrik, I said, and he's from Denmark as well. I said he's
gonna come out with the ECS Death Star. That's the next Death Star.
That would be a sweet figure.
I tell you what,
that would be cool.
I'd buy it just for that. I'd buy it just for that. But as far as I'm aware, there is no Galen Erso, and why I do not know. But because you know what he said to me, he's kind of, and I've heard him say this a couple of times as well. He said, did he come in an advent calendar once? I went, no, he didn't. I said, I've checked, Henrik. I said, can you feed it back to me? He went, yeah. He said, especially as he was played by Mads Mikkelsen as well, who's he's from Denmark like me. He said, being that's where Henrik's from. So that could be cool. So you never know. You never know.
I really like that idea a lot. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you passed that on. Now, when it happens, we can all thank Greg for making it happen.
Yeah, we have the receipts here.
You're welcome.
You'll be seeing it like I don't know, the next summer, like not this summer, but the next summer, and then you can thank Greg. Then, there we go.
That would be good. And you'll be on 500,000 by then. You will be, Danny.
Dude,
you're gonna pass TD Bricks, but then
wow, yeah. Once I start making like good content, TD is like gold standard for entertainment with Lego right now. So
he's insane.
That's pretty insane. Yeah, for sure. Except for the X-Wing, don't have the 2013 one, so I think it'll be a fun UCS set to build. Brooke the Builder, that's kind of how I feel about this new UCS X-Wing, since I don't have the 2013 version either. And
the
with all the
version.
promos, it does feel worth it.
Oh yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
It totally is.
But it's so ugly though.
I think it looks.
I
I think it
love
looks
it anyway.
great, except for R2. Why on earth they wouldn't have made a better R2 for that?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to make a figure; just make like a dome piece. That's the right size.
Does it only come with Luke and R2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I'm such a big
unfortunately.
minifig guy, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, just seeing 2 minifigs.
It would have been
in
better
the
if it came with
UCS
Thrawn.
That's
huh?
how like most
Wouldn't it be
UCS
crazy if
sets
they
set
gave you
up.
Thrawn with it instead of Luke? Like it makes no sense why Thrawn would be with that set,
Seriously.
but they're like, you know what? We're doing it because we love you guys.
You know what would have been cool though?
Could you imagine?
Like throwing in a new figure like Carson Teva or something from Mando, you know?
Yeah.
Like throwing in a brand new
Or-
figure, not
or
just
why-
another Luke.
What about
Yeah.
what about this? What about if Lego did this, right? Because I'll tell you what, if they want an idea for driving up sales, this would help them. Not that they really need it, but anyway, what about in one in every 1,000 boxes, right? You got like a special edition minifigure or
Like
something
a
like
Mr.
that.
Gold.
Yeah,
Lego
something
fans
like
would
that.
complain again. You'd have Lego
That'd
fans
be
crying that they
insane.
can't get the minifig.
I know,
Yeah.
It's, like, it's just
I mean, they did it back
Tough-
in like what
tough
2008
doo-doo.
right? With the Golden C3PO.
Like the golden ticket, you know?
yeah, Willy Wonka's, that sort of thing. But
It would be fun in theory, but like we would all be fighting tooth and nail to try to get our hands on one, and like
Didn't they do that in 2008, right? Or
Yeah,
somewhere
something
around
like
that?
that. Yeah.
With the
Was it?
Golden C3PO.
Yeah.
oh
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That's
So like
that
if they did it
works
again,
now.
that would just be like if the community just gets all hostile against each other, then Lego can just be like, well, why can't you just act the same way that you did in 2008 or whatever?
But that's the thing, though. But the
That'd
thing
just
is, we
all
have
be on
so-
us.
If it would be, imagine though, if they did it with the X-Wing or something like that, you got like a platinum plated Thrawn or something like that, one in every 1,000. It would.
that'd be
There'd be
nuts.
so many people buying X-Wings just to see what's in them. It'd be absolutely oodles of them, tsunamis worth of Lego X-Wings on eBay, going for
Yeah.
about 100 quid or something like that. You know, what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Everyone-
Like go to the
Exactly.
store and open all the boxes and then leave.
Yeah, that would happen, wouldn't it? Everyone like,
That's the BFAB way to do it. Yeah. of
Yeah, the
course.
sets will still be there.
yeah.
It's the best way, right?
That's it. They've
Yeah.
all got
Yeah,
the
the
little
most
holes in
effective
them.
way. Yeah.
Oh my
Or just
gosh.
like
Hey,
bring
somebody give me a
scale and weigh them.
segue. Somebody give me a segue to bring in the next guest.
Oh,
Hey, is there someone at the door? Ding dong.
Oh my gosh, what do you know? Shy has magically appeared. Let's bring on Shy Time is my time. What's going on?
I've been knocking like for a minute.
Oh,
It's like,
so
There's so much
Are
happening.
you loud? What's going on?
Hi, Shy.
Hi,
Hello,
Shy.
Hello,
Nice
Shy.
castle.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
you
you.
did.
Dude,
Shy.
what in
Yeah, I saw
the
that vid
heck,
earlier.
Man. I knew it was girthy,
Thanks.
but I didn't know you were gonna have all the squiggly stuff on it and all that.
Quickly
you know?
stuff.
Yeah,
That's what she
man.
said.
It's all
Squiggly and
fancy.
girthy.
It's all fancy and schmancy.
That dude, it already started putting it in a box.
Is that your review of Shy's Castle? Squiggly
Yes.
wiggly and
Fancy,
girthy.
schmancy, girthy.
Wow. So if you haven't yet, go check out Shy's latest video. It's very
Preach.
high quality, and he builds a castle. And
you
it's
will be
very fortified.
satisfied.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, a lot of you are going to Chicago, so you'll see it. So
Yeah.
you'll see them purse. Hopefully,
purse.
it doesn't like shatter to everything, but it makes it.
I'll get to
somewhat-
criticize it in
flying?
person.
Yeah, I'm
Woohoo.
flying.
Oh, snap. Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck on the transport. I've never flown with Lego before, so
You're gonna
Well,
fly? Are you out of
So
your
the
mind?
army is gonna be with me the entire time. I mean, that's $6,000 with the minifigure, so that's gonna be, like in my my hand. But the castle is gonna be checked in because I have to check it in, and then for sure it's all saran wrap, so at least all the pieces will be with what it belongs to. I just gotta rebuild it. I'm already going into it. I'm gonna rebuild it.
I hope nobody works in airports in the chat right now, but have you seen the way they throw luggage around, dude?
Oh yeah, I see that.
They do lob it around, dude. Like
I don't know.
They
What
don't
are the
care.
odds? We have like 73 people here. There might be some person.
If you do work at the airport, I'm not
What are
talking
the
about
odds?
you. I know you're very gentle. Very, very gentle.
Yeah. They stroke the cases as they're putting them through.
oh my god. Yeah, I'm sure they're very gentle. I'm sure your Lego will be fine.
Yeah, I'm just talking mad
Yeah.
smack, dude.
No,
You're
it's
gonna
all
be great.
good. It's all good. I got peeps gonna help me do some of the building, so I'll be all right.
Oh, good.
Hey, and
Good
if you
luck,
need us,
Flying
you
in on
let me know.
Wednesday.
I'll be in Tuesday, so I can start putting stuff
Oh.
together, and then
Dang.
Wednesday for sure. I don't think we were allowed to set up until Wednesday. So
I was
Wednesday
wondering
night-
about that because I'll be in
Yeah.
pretty early too.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I'll
I'll
be-
also be down there Tuesday. So
Because
Tuesday,
I'm
yeah, you
leaving
switch.
Tuesday morning.
So you'll be there Tuesday evening, or you plan on being
Well,
there?
I'm
How long
think I'm
till-
going to stay somewhere just so I don't have to stress
It's a long
out trying to
drive,
drive the
man.
whole way through. Well, I mean, it's like maybe like 14 hours or so, but
only 14 hours.
you know. So I figure I'll do a nice long drive Tuesday, and then it'll be a short drive Wednesday morning. Like I'd get there probably Wednesday before noon.
Either way, it's around the corner.
Word.
It is. We were just talking about that earlier.
Oh, I
Who's
missed
vlogging
it,
about
I'm
it?
sorry.
I need to. How me and Psy going to keep an eye on what's going on?
Yes, indeed.
Who's vlogging?
I mean, I'll
You all
vlog,
should.
but it won't come
Yeah,
out.
I'll be
we'll
I'll
attach
be
a
I'll be vlogging every
GoPro to
day.
Shy. So
As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to do what I did at Brick Fair and
That
put
was
out a
good.
vlog every
Save you one?
midnight.
I mean,
Yeah, do it, man.
I am doing
What's
another
gonna
like
happen
thing.
when we're all there? There's going to be a massive Star Wars or whatever Lego leak or news, and
Yeah.
we're all going to be there, and we're going to crash the cellular network because
Yeah.
all of
Oh my
us are on our
gosh.
phones constantly,
Yes.
and it's going to be a nightmare.
I'm going to need
Self-
someone to help
Myself and
me.
Greg will break
Yeah, I
the
was going
story
to
for
say,
you.
Psy's got you covered. Don't worry.
I'm going
remember
to need
last
someone
year,
to
though.
film me around town because I'm going to be asking people questions.
You should
Like,
get one
with
of
a
those
microphone.
things.
So I need
What?
somebody to actually film me doing it.
You
Just
need a
random
selfie stick.
peoples.
Yeah, I'm going to ask random people about the skin tone of yellow minifigs.
Random people?
Are you
Like,
actually?
wait, are gonna be random people in Chicago or like people you know?
No, random people on the street, dude. I'm going to ask them what
I was
color
gonna be like,
person
why
they
did I
think
get
this
hit in the
represents.
face?
You're going to
Wait,
say
people
your
that
phone
know,
number.
hopefully people that know nothing about Lego. And I just want to get their opinions. You know, that's all. That's all. Just talking.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you be
Just a
careful? You're
survey.
in Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah,
buddy.
you can get
Chicago.
shot. I don't know.
It's just a survey.
Yeah, that would
get
be
shot.
that'd be
That's
good
why I
for
need someone to
music.
film me, so it's all on tape.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask
You
someone to
gotta
film
use
it and they're
would
gonna
support
jack
your
your
family.
camera.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
they'll rob
want
your
to be
phone,
far
they'll rob
away
your
when you're
cam.
asking those questions.
Yeah.
I want to be far away from you. When I see you in Chicago, I'm gonna be like, dart the other way.
Oh my
I'm gonna
goodness.
stir some
You
stuff.
gotta
up.
have like a selfie stick to like put the mic on and just like ask them have two mics, one that
Yeah.
you're holding at distance and then another one that you
Yeah.
have for yourself.
And do it wearing like a Mario moustache or something as well. right?
Oh, jeez. I mean, I'd like to have look, I know we can all have some laughs about it, but like I want it to be a good social experiment, man, because
Yeah, for sure.
what Lego says, and I
Yeah.
want to compare it to people that really don't know anything about Lego and see what their opinions is.
Did you see Hive? Did you see Iceberg's?
Iceberg, yeah,
Yes, I
experiment with
did. I
kids?
did. But the reason mine's gonna be slightly different too is because it's not just gonna be kids. Actually, I don't really intend on having any kids in it. I don't really want to ask any kids. It's all
No,
gonna be
don't ask
adults.
kids.
Yeah,
No,
that's
yeah,
just
that's a good
that's just
idea.
asking for trouble.
Probably a
man.
good
Like, I'm
idea.
already gonna be pushing the envelope with people. I'm sure. You know what I mean?
And be like,
Might
well,
snot on
it's
you or
yellow.
Yeah.
I don't really
Well-
like yellow.
So yeah.
Well,
anyways.
it would be safer with kids though because they won't pull out a gun.
No,
and
it
shoot
isn't.
you,
When you're a
right?
grown
No, I
ass,
don't know.
no,
I'm
no.
not worried
I've
about
seen the
that part.
movies about America. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, we're gonna be great. It's gonna
Well,
be good
sounds
times,
like
man.
Chicago is going to be a great time. There will
gonna
be
be
people
an awesome
vlogging. We will all be there. Hive will hopefully still be with us by the end. And nonetheless, we're going to have a really fun time in Chicago, guys. So join us there.
It
What's
won't be
the
on the
dates
first
for
day.
it? June 15? Is that what it is?
I think it's
Oh, I
Wherever
Well-
Father's Day weekend's at.
I'd have to
Yeah.
I think
Father's Day on Sunday.
14th to the
I believe.
17th, isn't it?
Sunday.
17th?
yeah, I think for the
Sunday.
private days it starts on the 14th, right?
Oof.
Yeah.
So
Tuesday.
yeah, I
that
think you're
Tuesday.
right. 14th to the 17th then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or-
yeah, that's right.
I
He's-
have to the
I looked at it
18th on
earlier
my
on
calendar
today.
for some reason. Maybe I'm not leaving until then. I don't know.
Is it?
Greg, we have to go next year. I'm sick
I'm
of this
going.
FOMO.
You guys were supposed to go
FOMO is
this year.
killing me
What
already.
happened?
I thought you were gonna
No,
get
no,
I'm
Go
going
this
Billion
year,
this year.
guys. I won't be there next year, probably.
Oh, I'm,
for God's sake.
feels
next,
bad.
next year,
Cardboard cutout.
yeah, Shy, I asked my wife today. I said, she's asked me, where do you want to go on holiday next year? I thought, oh, phenomenal. This is a brilliant segue. And I said, I want to do something next year, but I'm probably you won't like it. And she goes, is it Lego? I went, yeah. And and so I said, I want to go Brickwell Chicago. So she said, yeah, fine, right? But I've now got to get her a holiday to Spain later on this year. So it's looking like I've got to take her to Palma.
Already going to a nice beach like here soon?
Well, do you know what? You know what she said to me? She goes, I think because we work for the same firm, her and I, and she goes, I might check by our Chicago office and see if I can work from there while you're in there.
No way.
I was like, all right, yeah, all right. So you know,
That works.
It's a win-win situation. But I did promise her. I said, okay, well, we'll pop back over to Boston from Chicago, catch up with my brother over there. And then I said to her, why don't we just go to Canada or something like that and just chill out with some bears or something?
It's going to be in my neck of the woods.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I will be. We will definitely meet up. Because do you know what? I'm going to send you my brother's address.
Don't do that.
No, I reckon you are around the corner. I reckon you are around the corner from him. I really do.
I probably am.
I think you are. Because whenever he says, I'm doing this and doing that, I'm saying, yeah, Melissa goes there as well. And do you know what? He actually skis in Switzerland as well. So
that's a good place to ski. They're still going right now.
Yeah.
They're still
really
skiing.
Cool.
Yeah. We went to we were in Innsbruck and they were still skiing and I'm like, but they were up there like, I mean, those trails make Black Diamonds here look like bunny slopes.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna go this time.
Yeah, that's how it was like out in Colorado. The Black Diamonds out there are like death. It's like a green out there is like a black diamond out here.
Exactly. So I was like, never mind, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, we found this really awesome trail called Devil's Crotch. And definitely went down it.
Hello there. Oh yeah, that sounds like somewhere you want to ski up, doesn't it?
You gotta pay extra to go down that path.
I came up with that name, jeez.
Like that.
Yeah.
What?
The names definitely reflect the difficulty.
I'd say.
That was
some of those slopes, you think I'm not scared of heights, and you go on some of those slopes, the black slopes especially.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like I can't ski. It's like it's gravity. There's an issue here. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you're on the moon skiing. It's like you're gonna bust up your legs. So yeah.
You really could, yeah. But skiing's fun though. That's crazy.
I went with one of my friends in New Hampshire, like over, I think in January. And they were like, wow, look, they have a Swiss flag on top of the mountain. I'm like, that's not a Swiss flag. That's a medical care flag.
That's totally something I would do.
If you die, they're going to get you, not Swiss flag. She's like, oh, never mind. Like, I don't think I want to see you go down this hill.
Right. Dude, that's ridiculous.
And I tell you, when you see people on a kind of when they're having medical attention and they've got to take them down. God, what do they think? They put them on like a sort of special sort of sleigh,
like a stretcher.
Yeah, like a stretcher. And I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be on that neither.
No, like
oh gosh,
horrific.
Like, well, I fell down the mountain, and then what happened? Well, I broke my leg on the mountain. No, on the way down.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would be kind of nerve-wracking, especially if you're on a helicopter. You know, like
a helicopter's much better. I'll give me helicopter
the
any
most
day.
Expensive helicopter ride ever.
Yeah.
I've never been on a
I
helicopter
always
though.
think of like the meme where the person's like spinning around like this over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I
in
mean.
the helicopter. I'm like, what the heck, dude? That sucks. But that's like a one in a million. Like,
hopefully.
more than that probably. Thing.
Yeah.
It's probably a once in the whole Earth's existence thing. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they fired that pilot or whatever. That was not a good day.
Yeah.
Not a good day. He was in Spain without the I. Wait, Spain without the A. What? What's up, Noleg? How's it going?
Good.
Hey,
no lag. Congratulations. On
Oh my
1K.
gosh, thank you.
100K, sorry.
100.
1K. Yeah, we were talking about V-Bucks earlier on. There was a debate in we got Noleg's friend. It was his birthday. We got him V-Bucks, and there was a debate in the car whether it was 1,000 or 10,000, and the kids were like, "Oh my god, 10,000 V-Bucks!" We're like, no, it's 1,000. So yeah, isn't it cool? She's got like loads and loads and loads of subscribers. She's gonna get this cool silver button plaque. And yeah, isn't that cool? Okay, say hi to everybody. So say hi to Hive.
Hi.
Hi.
And say hi to Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
And say hi to Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, you.
And say hi to Mike and Ike.
Hi, night.
Is this the first
Hello.
time we've streamed together? No, this is the second, isn't it? It's the second time we've streamed together.
I think it's
we've
first time
streamed-
in me.
I
Second
Mike and
time
Ike's
you.
like I've known you for years, Si.
No, I think
been a while
except
for sure.
for Mike and Ike, I think we were on Danny's 24-hour stream, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
think we
good.
were both on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Say hi
Yeah,
to
that-
Uncle Beefhead.
Wow.
Hey, Nolag, how's it going, buddy?
Good.
And say we may as well call everyone Uncle who's a male in here, and everyone Auntie who's female here, and say hi to Shy,
Yeah.
Uncle Shy.
Hi.
Hey, no, like
So we have Uncle Hive, Uncle Greg. Greg's kind of like your second dad, I suppose, really at this stage, or your second mom. I don't know. Uncle Mike and Ike, Uncle Beefab, Uncle Shy, Auntie Danny, and Auntie Nicole. Wow, it's a family affair, isn't it?
It really is.
So tell them
Finally
what
got
your
everyone
new-
back together.
Yeah, get back together. Tell them what your new favorite game is. There's no Rocket League, no.
It's Overwatch.
Oh, Overwatch 2.
Oh,
Yes,
Overwatch.
Overwatch 2.
Hey, I have a Lego set for that theme.
I know, a rare one.
They were good.
One
man. They were
minifigure
good
from that
sets.
theme.
Yeah, they were good sets, man.
Yeah, they were, man.
Yeah.
I love
Bastion's
that.
from
Trying to
Overwatch,
flex,
right?
though.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
What was that one's name?
Bastion.
That's the one. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
has he
Well,
got
I
a
don't know. If,
light brick.
Yeah.
Light brick.
I think he's
The-
from
they're-
Overwatch. I don't
They're
know.
better.
It is from
Excellent.
I have
Yeah.
a friend who's really into Overwatch, and I bought this set for the parts, and then I built it, and I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, I should have built it because now I'm never gonna be able to take it apart because it looks so
Oh,
awesome.
dang.
Even has like
Yeah.
a light
It's
brick.
great.
Yeah,
Look at
it
that.
looks really good, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it reminds me of. Colors are all wrong, but it's got a bit of Transformers Shockwave about him.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, good call.
yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
you go, oh wow.
Yeah, I love Shockwave, man.
Yeah,
Shockwave and
Shock-
Soundwave. Woo! They were
Dude,
good.
Shockwave is a heck of a good villain, dude.
Mm,
No
You gonna
mercy.
say goodbye?
he was. Oh. I want to see if No Leg's bought any new T-shirts recently, Si, because he's got the best T-shirts on Lego YouTube.
You were streaming and show off your new T-shirt, won't we?
Yeah.
Okay, he wants to tell you something about the birthday party today, really quickly. So go on.
Oh yeah, tell us the story.
So when we got there, it was Bounce Beyond, and it's really fun.
Well, I'll explain that bit. So it's called Bouncing Beyond. It's full of trampolines and foam pits. And it's like that weird room in Danny's house
Sky
where
Zone.
no one knows what it is, but it's full of bouncing things.
The
What is that
bomb.
room? Go on.
Yeah.
And we were playing like tag and stuff, and I got knocked down twice.
Dang.
First one, I got knocked down by a big guy, and me and my two friends said we were all chasing him, trying to say, "Hey, why you knocked me down?" And then the second time when my friend Mike said when he pushed me down, when I tried to get up, there was this little girl, and she just knocked me back down.
Oh my goodness! But it was all fun and games.
What'd you do?
So
Yeah.
no, like you
That-
jumped a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Always take the biggest ones out first.
Did you take
Yeah.
his lunch money while you were at it? No, I'm kidding.
Was there dodgeball there at the trampoline park? Was there like dodgeball as well? Because that's where you get them back.
Yeah.
There was this like basketball place.
Oh,
and then-
those are fun.
Yeah.
Like you jump on the trampolines and then you can dunk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
That's
my
cool.
favorite. Makes me feel like I am a baller, but I'm not a baller.
'Cause you-
I'm like, I can dunk.
It's
No.
good to have that feeling once in a while, though.
Yeah, every once in a blue moon.
So
Wow,
is that it?
that's
Is that your-
exciting.
You finish your story?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to say bye to everyone?
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye,
for
Nolan.
Bye, No Leg.
Smell you later.
Bye later.
Oh my gosh, just like you. What's going on, Jactus?
Yeah.
What's to
Jax.
happen?
Oh, goodness.
Cabbage
Warhammer.
Face is also in the chat. It really felt like London Calling there for a couple minutes. I forgot who's running this stream, anyways.
Danny, I am so sorry, but I have to leave.
You're all good, man. You've been here ages. I was like, dude, does anybody have to go? Like, it's totally fine if you do.
No,
I'll show you my progress really quick.
Take care of.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
so you enjoying that?
What?
Yeah.
I saw your Instagram thing, but I'm confused because I thought it was bigger.
I know, right? This is all the bigger it is.
That's it.
But it wasn't a UCS version, right? I mean, it was just like
No.
a set,
play
right?
set,
Play set version.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
this
nice
one's
though.
but it looks
downstairs.
so good at that scale so far.
Oh, new layout.
That was cool layout. I remember seeing it on YouTube.
It's the compactor mode that was.
Oh my
I know,
god.
but we're all equally like spaced from the camera to make this work.
That's
Yeah,
so
this is actually, yeah, it's actually kind of cool.
It's actually,
I've been on streams and felt claustrophobic. I've actually had to say to people, "Can you make it bigger, please?" I feel like I'm choking.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
don't know.
it
It's
needs
a
to
double
be
I've never
sword,
seen
'cause
that.
the other way you get a closer view, but then if you pull it back, you get a wider view. So it's like, yeah. Hey, look, there's Martin.
Hey,
Oh,
Marty, we were
hi.
talking about you earlier. Thank you so much for the $9.99 dono. Congrats on your run. And we're not
We were
going to
just
go
talking
down
about
that
him.
road again, talking about your costume.
right?
We're done with that topic.
Dude, running a half marathon is hard enough, but running in a costume like that,
I know. He's insane.
And he looks like he's just
Yeah,
fine.
no-
He's
And you
just
know,
fine.
we're
He's
always
good.
talking
He
about
keeps going.
on here.
love it.
Did you notice he matched his sneaker color to the boots?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I did not notice that.
I didn't look at his feet.
that is dedication.
Sure,
Which is a bit,
John.
yeah, because you are
But
known
Danny,
for
hey,
doing that.
congratulations again. But I gotta
Thank
go.
you, Hive. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Have
Hive.
a
Good
great
seeing
rest of your
everybody.
weekend.
Yeah,
I was like, shoot, we're about to roll into the next topic, man. How we gotta let this guy out. And if anybody else needs to leave, it's no biggie. You can also message me in the private chat so I can create an entrance for your exit. Or I guess I create the way for your exit so you don't feel bad about just getting disconnected from the call. And then we're like, oh, okay, bye. So it's all good. It's all good, guys. Just let me know.
it's also weird to
Um,
have Shy here and he's not working. It's a Saturday. It's brilliant.
I actually
True.
am working.
Come on, great
Alright.
for God's
Actually,
sake.
on
I'm working.
overtime.
See that? Actually, I'm working.
Oh, Brick
You're
Snaps
just
is
doing a good job hiding
asking
it.
if we need to rewind on the topic of Brick Snaps of his
Oh no,
costume.
no, you don't.
No.
Need.
You
No.
can rewind, but we're not gonna go back there.
We're
It
not
got us
going
very
back
off topic very quickly.
Yeah. This
So
went
there you
off
go.
topic a couple times, and that was one of.
Oh yeah, that was a major derailment from the Star Wars bits of the conversation. So yeah, that was interesting. That was fun.
You know, that's my favorite destroyer building, Danny. Many times I've been looking at that on Bricklink thinking, I want this,
yeah?
I know it's not one of the best they've ever made, but I like that one. Obviously, I'm a minifigure collector as well, so
Mhm.
you know, I like to buy a set with figures in it.
Yeah,
And I love the artwork on those boxes as well.
it's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So far, I've got 2 Stormies and an Evader, but it's only 2 officers. There's not really like named characters in the set, which for me was kind of a bummer. I really like named characters. And also, I didn't realize this is like the only recent Star Destroyer, and it's from 2014, so it's not recent, but like,
It's quite an old one, yes. I mean,
yeah,
it's
they
9
really
years
need to
old, which
remake
is old.
it.
That's like the
Um,
Wolfpack
that's what it
clones.
said.
They haven't made one
Yeah.
since 2014 either.
Yeah, exactly. I saw your reel. I like that. More of those.
That's
Those
the
are
only
good.
reason I know that fact.
Yeah, I was like, you learn a lot from making content too. It's
yeah,
so true.
exactly.
I think
So-
I think the nearest we've had to that recently would be the light cruiser from Gideon, and then
It's
before
actually
that,
really similar.
but slightly different as well. It's different in a nice way. You can tell it's from the same sort of universe, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then before that, we had
First Order.
Snopes, the first order
Yep.
Snopes, and that is a really good set. That is a very good set as well. But I tell you what, I'm excited about. I mean, I'm getting the X-wing on day one, but I tell you what, I'm getting because Hive and I will be celebrating our anniversaries, our YouTube anniversaries on May the
Aw,
6th,
let's
which is kind of
go.
cool. Which is cool.
How many
And I'm
years?
gonna get the. I think I've been doing it 4 years now. I think I've been doing it 4 years. It's a long time.
Dang.
That's crazy.
A vet. But I'm going to get the executor for that one. I think that's set. The more I look at that MIDI scale thing, the more I just want to get it. You know, I think it looks really, really nice.
I know. Speaking of which, somebody just made a review on it, and I
did?
think we say executor. So whether you say executor or executor might vary with your region. But let's welcome on Ryan real quick.
I
How's
was
it going?
told it's not executor when I made my first video, and then when I made my second video and said executor, I was told it's not executor. So I don't know which it is.
I think it's a regional thing. I think it's got to be a regional thing.
It's got to be. I've been calling it executor.
Yeah,
I think
Because it's like
executor is right,
executive.
but I don't know.
But then
Executor
executor would
sounds
also make
cooler.
sense.
Sounds
Wait,
way cooler.
It's like
I
Death
just avoid
Star,
the topic so I
executor.
don't have to pronounce it at all.
Yeah. we just call it the X. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna use the set number because I don't want to get like chastised.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
know.
like-
You have to pick your
saying
battles.
it wrong creates like people coming in the chat, which is engagement.
Yes,
So
exactly.
say it wrong.
Yeah. Trigger.
Exactly.
Trigger warning.
Or give it a different name altogether, executionizer or something.
Oh my god.
Get everybody on board.
Yeah, the executioner. That'd be funny. Wouldn't it? Get some old geezer with an axe. Gonna be
I
head
think that's actually like
Yeah, the
a
executioner
role.
from Clash
Got the
Royale.
Minifigs
Yeah.
for that. I'm actually pretty excited about that set as well.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me wish that I still had the mini version of the Star Destroyer, or rather the MIDI scale.
Well,
I actually had my hands on the Falcon at one point, like the
they're not
MIDI scale
expensive still. They're not
Millennium Falcon.
expensive. They're all right. Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
watched
like they're
Ryan's-
kind of cool.
Well, I watched Ryan's thing. So we're talking about him like he's not even here. Watched your review, Ryan, on it, and I was like, oh, I might get them. What do you reckon? Do you reckon they're worth getting, Ryan, or do you reckon?
I think the MIDI scale is like the best subline they make. Like it's the
Yeah.
coolest thing to me. The weirdest criticism I see of it is that they aren't in scale with each other, and I'm like, that's not how it's not possible. A Falcon would be a stud, and
Yeah.
a Star Destroyer. A Falcon would be a stud to the Star Destroyer that's like micro on the Super Star Destroyer. Like they don't scale. It doesn't work.
Right.
I have a question for you, Danny. I was going to ask, since you hit
What's
100K subs and a lot of people have been growing, a lot of people have been growing on YouTube lately. Has more of your growth been from shorts or from the videos you've uploaded that are like more, I don't know, TV Brick style, kind of new age, what everyone's doing type of thing?
Sub count definitely is impacted the most from shorts, but I will say there's some long form videos that have been taking off, and there's still a lot of subscribers coming from that. But in terms of this like really quick, rapid growth, that's definitely from just a few shorts taking off. Because when you're getting like millions of views on something, that same conversion rate just equals a lot higher number. So that's what I've been saying for the last few months, is just like, if you can make shorts videos, like you'll get subscribers. And yes, there will be eventually a conversion over to long form. But at the end of the day, I think the long form content that you make has to just appeal to the target audience that you already have. Because otherwise it takes YouTube a really long time to replace it in the right audience. So like 3 months ago, there's a bit of a transition in my content. And I feel like that's just now paying off. But still, like shorts definitely have the biggest impact for actual subscriber count.
Gotcha.
Are you gonna make shorts? I saw you made one.
The only shorts I really want to make are ones that are like still like, it's like a video I would otherwise make for that would be 10 minutes long, but doesn't really work to make it 10 minutes long. So that's like, that's where I want to be with it. So I'm gonna start trying to do them every Sunday, but they're only gonna be like literally shorter versions of like my normal videos generally.
I think that's a good idea.
That's where I want to be with it. I don't like necessarily want, or
It's
because
not
I
gonna
see
be
a lot of people,
poppy
they
and-
get explosive growth, and then like I looked on your channel and that hasn't been the case, but they'll get explosive growth, and then like the viewership for their like regular videos will still be the same it was 3 months ago, and it's like, okay, so what did you really get out of this? Nothing. So yeah. You have
Other
avoided
than
that
maybe a little
nicely.
shorts bonus.
Not everyone is in that boat though, and I don't want to be in that boat. So I'm like really, the shorts payments are nice now. I made like $20 on mine, which is more than I would have thought for like 300,000 views. So I'll take it, I guess.
Why
Now
not?
it's lunch, so
It
why
is
not?
lunch, especially if you can kind of like use long form content that you've already made, especially if you don't have to reshoot anything and you can literally take it and just put it back into that, maybe do a different voiceover or something for it. I think it's really smart because then if it's like, oh, actually, those were good points, but I want to hear even more, it does actually convert directly into your long form videos. So I think that's like a really good strat for you. Because I was like, oh, is Ryan getting into shorts now? Hey, first one. So yeah, I thought that was cool.
Absolutely.
I would like to see like an end screen feature on like shorts, so you can just be like, hey, if you want to like learn more about this is just part of a long form video. I think Tommy C. Bricks brought that up one time when I was in a call with him. I'm like, that is really smart. Like that would be one way that, I mean, it would prevent people from like losing their attention spans, because then they'd be like scrolling through shorts and then they'd be like, oh, now I'm watching a long form video that won't like hurt my attention span as much.
That's an interesting point. I mean, for one, like going from shorts, like I'm so shocked when people say like, oh, I'm on your live stream, I came from shorts. I'm like, wow, good for you, because you actually clicked through. You clicked my profile and then you clicked again to get to my actual full profile, not just my shorts videos. And then you actually like joined the live stream. So I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people do that. That's like, have you guys ever actually gone through to someone's profile from shorts?
I have, yeah.
I have too.
I do it because I rarely watch shorts.
I think we're not the right people to ask that question, because we are large consumers of YouTube.
Yeah, we are.
So,
We are. We're OTT as well, to be honest, in that respect. But the thing I think they need to bring in for shorts, though, which kind of bugs me a little bit because they used to have it, is that firstly, you don't get an option of what your thumbnail is going to be.
Oh, I know. It's been screwing me over.
And they need
thumbnails.
And they need to do what TikTok do, or Reels as well.
Yeah.
And at least we can pick a frame from it. It's just such a. It's like
it's so bad.
It's
it
random.
puts like the ugliest face
It's like the
possible.
worst.
Like,
There is nothing
thumbnail.
more humbling than your shorts screenshot.
I
Like,
swear
that
I
is a humbling photo.
It's horrible, but I'm
I
like,
swear,
oh well.
I swear I
That
picked
tells
mine.
it.
Well, no,
Wait, really?
they used to be able,
Are they
to do it in studio.
Yeah,
a long-
you should be
could
able
do it
to
in
do
studio
it.
a long time ago.
Wait, can you do it in YouTube Studio? And the
I
app?
definitely picked
used
this.
to-
This
you-
is too good for
they
me
took
to
it
not.
away.
I remember picking that.
They took it away.
This was 2 weeks ago. I don't know if they took it away in 2 weeks, but
I wonder if
well,
they're
okay,
doing like one of those
was that one of
experiments.
4 that they gave you the choice?
I don't think so. That's too perfectly lined up. I'm
Don't they,
pretty
like,
sure I did
The
that.
thing I've
All right,
noticed
let's
is
upload a short right now and find out.
Yeah, honestly, sorry, they used to be able to pick one of 4, and then
Yeah.
I mean, again, it could be slightly different in different regions, but they then took that away, and they said at the moment, it's certainly in my studio, it says at the moment you cannot pick a thumbnail for this. It auto picks it, and it normally picks something that's quite still as an image or something like that. And quite often it's nothing to do with what I want the video to represent. So it's like, oh,
It's so annoying.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
You've got your mouth
at least
open,
people
or your
won't really
one eye is
see the-
closed. Or
Yeah, one
something. You
eye's
look like a
always
pirate.
closed, isn't it?
No, I definitely get to pick. Okay, so I click on this, like I just uploaded it through my phone, and then you click this little little thing, and then pick your
Oh, see,
thing.
You go
Oh
change
my
it.
God! Everyone,
Wow.
thanks for having me, Danny.
That's exactly how
I'm
it is
going
in
to
the
change
real
all my
life.
thumbnails immediately.
I definitely.
taking a whole
I was
It's
like, "There's
happening.
no
It's
way I
happening.
didn't pick that." I
What
remember
is the
picking it.
process? Oh, that's the thing then.
Huh.
Don't do it in studio.
Oh gosh, dang
Oh.
No, yeah, no, I'm trying to do it right now. It won't let me do it.
Well, maybe it has to be a new upload. I don't know. That was a fresh. I just re-uploaded the same video I'd
Alright, let me
uploaded,
see.
and
Okay,
it's the
so
same thing.
maybe you have to do it when you're making your video. Then
Yeah, I would
That's
assume.
goofy.
Maybe it's just only for a certain amount of creators, because I know sometimes they like roll out new features to only like a select amount of creators. So
Yeah.
that could be it too, right?
It probably starts
I'll
at
let
like
you
1 million
know.
and works backwards or something. So we'll get it in probably about 2 months.
Oh man. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'll be looking out for it and I'll stop complaining, because usually that's what happens when there's like either like a TikTok feature or Reels feature that I don't like. I just complain about it for a long time until it gets fixed. But now I know there's a potential solution. I'll be on the lookout for it. So, yay, eliminate some complaining in my life. That would be great.
Nope, it didn't work.
It didn't
well,
work.
No,
No, I
it
guess
didn't.
I have something no one else has. What
Yeah,
do you
mine
know?
didn't work either. I don't know.
Maybe you
Ryan,
have to update.
Everyone
did you
tried it
make that
already. Wow.
through
Yeah.
the shorts.
Hold on, maybe there's
Ryan,
an
did you
update.
Nope,
make
that's a
that
video I
in-
edited. I
in
edited
YouTube-
that
in
on
YouTube
my.
app?
I edited it on my computer and sent the video to my phone and then uploaded it through my phone.
Honestly, if there was ever an incentive,
maybe you have to be at 100K for it to work, and then Danny just unlocked that feature.
That's an incentive for you, folks.
But at least you won't be able to like tell what the thumbnail is if you're just scrolling through reels, right? So like, I'm pretty sure a majority of the people watching your reels won't even really see it.
No, but if you share your shorts on your homepage and it's just like,
yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I have mine pretty.
Yeah,
far
that's where I'm hurting.
Especially because it's so large, you know, it's like so big. You're like, oh, this is like dominating over the thumbnails.
Yeah, like you have your weird winky, like kind of random face. Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's what I'm telling
like
you.
Halfway through a blink.
Yeah.
Yep. Day one buys. You guys have strategies? Because obviously, May 1st is coming up here. Ryan already has all the sets. You have all the sets, right? You got all of them already reviewed.
The X-Wing or the Death Star promo.
You think you're gonna get your hands on those before they come out?
Legoland used to get them early, like 5 or 6 years ago, and that's kind of stopped. I'm not entirely sure why. So used to be like the secret, but not. Yeah, it's just not a thing anymore, I guess. So
dang,
I'll just get them the day they come out. It's fine.
Yeah, I am planning to get the X-Wing day one. And you actually are the one that said that. And I was like, that's a really good point, because I was on the fence about whether I was going to get it right away. And like, I didn't get Rivendell right away. Like, I haven't bought it yet. So I'm like, you know what? There's no rush. Just wait till there's double VIP points, etc.
You didn't want the brickheads?
No, I really hate brickheads. That's a hot take, but I'm just gonna say it. I hate brickheads. I don't have any
I've ever seen. I still feel slighted.
How can you not like Wicket?
I hate them.
Oh my gosh, that is actually cute,
kind of appealing to me.
Stop. I'm gonna get addicted to brickheads now. I'm trying not to get addicted to brickheads because I feel like if I buy one, I'm gonna start getting addicted. No, please stop. It's too cute.
Only in brickheads could you get a mustache like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I can't say Lando's that cute, you know?
Okay, way to take that out of context, BFAB.
Yeah, someone clip that.
But I will get the X-Wing day one because of all the promos. I think that's a smart idea. I'm not the biggest fan of the diorama sets either. Just
they're
not.
really good. They're really good.
They're great, but like they just don't like. They're not my cup of tea.
I was collecting the helmets, and then I was just like, do you know what? I'm going to change gear. I'm going to sell off all the helmets. Which, by the way, I can't believe the TIE Fighter pilot that goes for a bomb. That does.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm selling those, and I'm collecting the dioramas instead.
Interesting. I feel like I'm the opposite. I think the helmets look great on display, and I cannot find a good place for the dioramas to look good.
Ah, I see.
So
That's the thing.
I'm in like the opposite boat.
I think the helmets look brilliant together, like a Star Wars Celebration. They look phenomenal. They really did look good. On their own, they look a bit boring, but when there's kind of a collection of them, at least 3 together, they look really good. It really works for them.
Yeah, that's what I think. Somebody asked earlier too, like what the next helmet should be, and are we thinking that Lego's going to continue making the helmets and continue on the collection?
I think so. I'd like to see a General Grievous. I know it's not technically a helmet, but I think
I think that would be really cool.
I want Sabine. Like I would
Sabine.
Yeah.
So colorful. Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
Do you know what?
So nice.
I want to keep I think I'm going to keep Boba Fett and I keep the Mandalorian helmet, but I would be well up for like doing a sort of sub theme of Mandalorian helmets. That could be quite cool.
Yeah, I'm down for a bow. I would like to see what they do with the owl eyes instead of the straight line.
Printed piece, of course. Only the best.
No sticker.
Of course it will be. and they'll stick another $10 on it just for the fun of it because they don't buy them.
Oh man, I know. There's actually
the best. One of my favorite quotes, and I can never get it out of my head. So thank you for this, Shai. It's just when someone said, "Why is Lego so expensive?" And you said, "Because we buy it." And it's
yeah, but that conversation from Kevin Hinkle. That is why you pay for it.
I know.
That's guys. Do you think they'll ever make do you think Lego will pivot and do like Dricker build style sabers? Do you think they'll do that, or is that too violent?
Like sculptures?
Like because they did
like lightsabers and
they did
cool big.
Yeah, they did.
They did sculptures like
right.
the
yeah.
Like that.
I wonder.
That's nice.
I mean,
They're running out of
like-
creativity here, you know.
Like going back to like the old school brick build, like just simple brick and plates. I don't know. Is there a
I mean, they've
demand
got the
for
two
it, like,
lightsabers.
outside
Like, do you
of the
think
Lego thing?
that?
I don't think there's.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's necessarily demand for it, but I'm just thinking about it because, what would they do next? They just
What
they
will they do
pivoted
next?
into these
You know?
dioramas. We have like a million dioramas now.
Fans have all these great ideas, but you know what they're gonna do next? Mechs. They're gonna do mechs. That's what we're getting.
But is the mech
forgetting about those?
Is that because of the Grogu's mech? Is that where that's come from?
That would be a
I
cool
wish
mech,
it
not
were
gonna lie.
that.
That
That
would
would
be
I
actually
would
the
be
only
interested.
good
that
mech.
Definitely. That's what.
Yeah, IG-12.
IG-12
that
would be
Nicole
sick.
knows nothing about.
I mean, you could have like
Not
IG-11,
watching Swift.
IG-12, and you've got all these different variations of him. It's incredible.
But I've already forgotten.
Yeah, I know. I think that was a huge miss there. Actually, Tyler was streaming the other day talking about whether or not Lego Star Wars like hit or missed the like merchandising opportunities from the Mandalorian. And I was like, honestly, besides like the Fangfighter TIE Interceptor, the other sets were not good. I did not think that they were very good. And like honestly, they could have just thrown like an IG-12 buildable like mech type thing with a
That's if
Grogu in there.
Disney allowed
That'd
that to
have been
happen.
Yeah. Where was the Fang Fighter in it anyway?
I heard.
yeah, I mean the Fangfighter is cool.
We were gonna get like some buildable Chewbacca. Why would they do that to us?
Yeah,
that's still happening.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. No, I know Danny's not a big fan of Brickheads, right? But even I didn't go and buy the Chewbacca version of it because it looked like a cross between a poop and a Captain Caveman. It really did.
Oh my gosh.
No, Greg, that's food poisoning.
Yes, another topic which we covered earlier. And if you didn't get to join on that lovely topic, feel free to go back on the stream and listen to
Phenomenal
all of our
sound
lovely
effects.
stories on it. Yeah.
You'll
Oh my
just have to
gosh.
give Danny much more watch time by watching the stream over and over for all the clippable moments, and then clip them and post them on TikTok.
If you want to, that's all up to you guys. I guess.
Sorry, I'm putting words in your mouth there.
Actually, clipping people's streams though and posting it, we should do that more. I feel like Shy.
Mr. Beast says it's healthy for your channel.
Yeah, I feel like Shy is the only one that like actually clips his podcasts and puts them out there. And I'm like, hey, you know what? That's sometimes that's all I get to see, and I feel like I at least get to keep up with something that's going on because you clip your streams, and I'm like, that's really smart. So do
honestly,
that.
I think that is a good thing to do, though. Take some big content, and then just sort of clip it. Because sometimes I ask people on London Corner, I say, what's your favorite minifigure from, like, say, the new Star Wars, the new Disney 100 sets, or collectible minifigures, and everyone gives it, and I'm just like, right, phenomenal. I can clip that, and then it's just a quick, it's just a quick, easy one. But it also promotes London Calling in that, which, by the way, I mean, I just got the idea of Shy, and he said he didn't mind me using it. So I was just like,
Oh no,
okay,
I mean, I see people doing it now with their cast, so I'm happy to help start that. So it does make me smile every time I see someone new do it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do it, and then you said, I just copied it off someone else anyway, and I was just like, okay, I'll do it.
I mean,
Everybody copies everybody.
I'm not the
like,
original.
let's be real. There's no
It's
original
flattering.
content anymore.
But don't you think it would be kind of funny if we all did sort of like a copy of each other? Like,
No.
say Sai did like an M&R Productions review or something.
I
or
mean,
Star Wars
someone
set.
already did that. His name is Josh from Josh Build Stuff. You should probably check it out.
We should
Not
just
sure if
all
Ryan's happy
like
about it.
have a schedule where we like run each other's channels. So like we cycle down to the next person, and we just like each day.
It's a collaboration, it
do
sounds like.
Yeah, it's a massive collaboration, and the viewers would be
Mhm.
incredibly confused, but it would be hilarious.
Well, as long as it's coherent. Actually, collaborations are a really good thing. Clipping streams and collaborating are actually two of the best methods that you can use to grow your channel right now, especially like on short form stuff. Because I've been posting over on like TikTok and Reels and stuff, obviously too, and everything has changed so much over the last 3 months. Nothing is the way that it was 3 months ago. Have you guys noticed that?
I mean, I'm not a
Yeah.
strong poster on the other two, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything has changed.
In what way?
so yeah.
Enlighten me.
like algorithm wise, stuff that you posted before that would get a lot of views, like the way that the views are accumulating over time versus your first hour performance versus your 24 hours versus your week, 2 week kind of benchmark type things.
I did find that I made a short and I put it onto YouTube and it got 170 views in about 3 days. I was like, okay, that's crap. So I put it onto Instagram and it got 17,500 views in about a week, right? So I deleted it from YouTube, redid it with words on the screen, and it got even less. So I mean, that used to do well, but TikTok, they've changed their algorithm. They're trying to be more kind of a search engine for some reason now. Which
they're going towards search and they're going towards long form even too.
Do any of you guys actually go to TikTok to look up something? No,
but the search does
while you're on the can, for God's sake.
I do. On the can side. What's that mean in America?
Pepsi. Oh yeah. Hey, side note, I just remembered. Return of the Jedi is going to be screened in theaters next week.
Oh yeah,
you guys see that?
The Odeon's doing it here in London.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Anybody going to see it in theaters?
I did want to, but I only watched it 2 weeks ago again. So I was just like, yeah,
you don't need to. Don't spend your money then. Save it for Lego.
I think if you haven't seen the OT like in theaters, I think you should watch it.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm at because I'm like, I literally haven't seen the OT in theaters. And when they did Rogue One in IMAX, I went and watched it. It was fabulous.
Yeah,
it was
amazing.
So,
yeah, because I remember the OT re-release remasters like in the late 90s. Like I remember watching it, and that's what got me like into Star Wars. Like I remember watching A New Hope like after school programs, like when I was in 2nd to 3rd grade, and I didn't care. But like when they put it into theater mode with the revamps and the remasters, it was so like, oh, this is so cool. And then they did the original, then they did the prequels, and I was like, cool. But I recommend it if you have the opportunity to watch Return of the Jedi like on screen. Do it.
Yeah, wow. I haven't been to a movie theater in ages too, so I'm like,
that should be a good.
I tell you what I like to do. I like to do like a marathon day where we just go through the day showing all the Star Wars movies. That would be amazing.
That's a lot of Star Wars.
Well, it's a lot of toilet breaks as well, to be fair.
Just have to take a few breaks.
Yeah.
I never thought there would be a day when you can find a place to just watch endless content of Star Wars.
I know.
Right? Like
or even just episode after episode of something.
Well, thank God for Disney Plus.
I know. Like I came from the days of where you watch a show on TV and I would tape it on cassette tape, and then you hope that the next episode's going to play the next week, but sometimes they would go out of order, and so you'd be watching this intense story arc, and then next Wednesday at 5 p.m. either the show's not even on or it's a completely different episode. And I remember just being so frustrated trying to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What happened to Shredder? And it just goes on to this completely different filler episode. And I'm like, yeah.
I just realized, am I the youngest one here? Because I know what a cassette tape is, but I have much. No, don't get me wrong. I used to watch those when I was little. I'd watch movies on cassette tapes, but it's not as much of a part of my life as maybe you guys. Now that I realize I'm 20, I don't think any of you guys are under 20, are you?
I am.
No.
I'm 22.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
22 stone.
Enjoy this time of your life.
Pretty gnarly.
Being broke but still capable of doing everything.
honestly, you don't have to have a lot of money to be able to enjoy a lot. Between streaming services, internet, and gaming, there's a lot you can do.
You can do so much.
It's
all good.
So that's pretty gnarly. What Star Wars projects are you guys most excited for coming up? I can only think of Ahsoka. Are you excited for the Acolyte? No, I was not really into that.
No, I really, really like the older kind of Jedi Knight stories. That's why I like, the whole Anakin when he was, young, and the Jedi Council. I love that. I love the Jedi Council. I love the whole Jedi, storyline. So when they go back that far, I'm going to be I'm always the person that's given out they've gone back too far. But in this case, I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously, Ahsoka, but I like that kind of thing. I'd like to see more Sith orientated shows as well.
True,
I like really dark.
The Rule of Two. That's what I'd like to see.
Aren't they doing an Old Republic Sith and Apprentice thing? Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
When's
like
that
the rule
coming
of
out?
tall.
It's probably going to be a while. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Is that 2024 Acolyte?
Oh, is that what the show's called?
2024,
Okay, I just wasn't making
2025,
the
something like that. That'll be.
Yeah. I'm excited to see who these new like dark side characters are in Ahsoka. Balin and Shin with the orange tinted lightsabers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's either going to be a hit or miss, and I really hope that they make them good because we
like-
do need more like dark side characters and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But he's Saber's orange though, isn't it? Isn't that a
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
So what's
I
that
like to
about
call
then?
the one guy like Sith Captain Rex because he looks like Captain Rex.
Oh, Sith Captain Rex.
Like,
He's got
doesn't
like,
he, like from Rebels at least.
yeah, I get that. The older Captain Rex with like the white hair because he has like a
Yeah.
very like general type stature. I could see that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
he looks pretty
That-
cool.
Yeah, and yeah.
I love the fact that
really
they've kind of
look forward to that.
shoehorned him into Return of the Jedi as well. Actually,
I know, right?
That is quite a good touch because it's like, well, let's just make him Rex and that's it.
Might as
Like,
well. It looks just like him.
Yeah.
That works out well. What else
Yeah,
we
I
got?
think I posted about him and they got like 1 like on Twitter because I don't even have like a following at all. I was so proud of it, but
haven't
then
had
only
Twitter.
one person really appreciated it.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that blew up a lot like about a year and a half ago or something when everybody was trying to spot where Rex was during like the whole 6 movies and stuff.
In Yavin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, no,
any,
sorry,
any
not Yavin.
moment.
Endor. It was an Endor.
Was he what? Andor? What?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, like
Endor.
one of the- yeah, he was in a rebel outfit. That's what everyone says.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
one photo. Yeah, it's not him.
Yeah, like the
but-
Endor bunker. He's even in the Lego set too. Like
Mhm.
there's a Captain Rex. I don't know what his name was.
Oh,
what Lego
Endor.
called him, but
Endor,
yeah, Endor.
I thought
yeah.
you said Andor. I was like,
Yeah, there's
no,
an Andor.
I have my
too,
Invisalign,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
and,
I don't think so. Sifo Dyas.
yeah. Anyone have that minifig? How much
No.
is
Which
he
one?
worth? The
The
Captain
Endor?
Rex minifig from like the Endor bunker or whatever.
I don't have that set.
I think Ryan
I
has
have no
that. set.
idea. Ryan definitely has that set.
Yeah, Ryan definitely.
Sure.
has
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sure
trying
it's
to collect
somewhere.
every single one, aren't you?
I mean, I'm going to. Yeah, I
He is
just
going to.
it's a matter of time. They're somewhere. I don't
For
know
sure.
if I honestly might have sold that figure with the intention to buy the set sealed again. So I honestly don't know if I have it right now, but I
Mhm.
have it or will at some point.
I really like having sealed sets as a collection more than having open sets. I mean, obviously these are all open and these look cool, but like when it comes to like buying older sets, I actually kind of like the idea of having them sealed because it's like you can preserve them better.
Hey, Danny. Look at the private chat for 1 sec.
Got you.
Oh,
Aww.
you should have said something in the private chat to us.
Oh, where
We
they?
would have let you in.
I thought I didn't see anybody pop in. Is that the case? Well, Claire and Sans say hello. So everybody in the chat, Claire and Sans say hello. Looks like we missed them. They say congrats on 100K. Thank you. Thank you so much. In fact, we're winding down here. So does anybody have anything that they like to plug for this upcoming week or two or anything that they would like to share with our lovely chat here? Don't all just rush in at once.
See you on London Calling next Friday.
Yeah.
Otherwise, thanks for having us here, Danny. This is what a fine body of ladies and gentlemen that we've got on the
I
panel
know.
tonight. It's wonderful, isn't
And
it?
all of you guys were here before me and supported me. So this is pretty cool. Well, except
all right,
Nicole.
that makes me and Simon look like losers now.
This goes to show how supportive the community is, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty remarkable. So yeah,
it's
thank
really
you.
great to see you blow up in the Lego space, especially that you're making good content and stuff. There's a lot of people that are blowing up that are making crap content. So
Yeah, I know, right? My content's so much better than theirs.
I think you missed the last set. I think you missed the last sentence there, BFAB, and it's not me. Although I don't know when the last time you uploaded was, to be fair.
February.
Okay, that's all right. That makes sense.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, when are you gonna make your return? Do you have an expected time to
knows?
complete your video?
This year, one video guaranteed.
Yeah, you're pulling the Mike and Ike upload schedule where I like I say I'm gonna upload like at I don't know once a month.
I think for me though, it's like the views aren't worth uploading. The amount of time I put in the videos just aren't worth uploading. So
just do Spitbrick style, where you just like show the image and then talk. You don't have to do all the poppy text. It takes forever to edit.
Oh, I don't even do that type of style anymore. My whole like style has changed over like the end of last year, beginning of this year. Where I've kind of went to like the documentary style, but I'm doing such niche topics that like they're not going to get views. Like they're bound to fail. So
just do less niche topics then.
Yeah, but you enjoy making the video though, don't you?
Who's the most beautiful man in the universe? Family Bricks. Can you explain? John Dependent would also like to know who that is. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible people that could be. I think so.
I think
Shy, you just dropped a video. Are you dropping anything else anytime soon?
Yeah, I am, but I need to start getting on the grind of batch recording again. I kind of just went.
Me too.
So, no.
Like a lock-in.
I need to get work done. Yes, I have a lot of black belt and stuff coming up. I just don't know when.
Did you already assemble the other 1,000, or do you still have 1,000 more?
I have 900 to make, so I have 900. I have content for that for a while.
Good luck on that. I mean, I put together 200 clone troopers, and that took me forever. So I feel your pain putting all those things together. So yeah, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Boom. Ryan, what are you up to? What's the most exciting thing that you're looking forward to in this coming week?
I got my schedule in front of me. Not a whole lot this week, honestly. Next week, though, I want to really start my mock series, but it's really dependent on another thing happening.
Ooh.
So,
you've been talking about this other thing.
I'll tell you guys off stream, but
I'm calling it Ryan's flying out Noah.
No, yeah, have Noah built for me. No, but yeah, no, I'll talk about it off stream. Nothing in particular. This week's just kind of the get ahead week, so that I can do work next week.
Nice, good stuff. Well, you know what, guys? I feel like this is a good place to end it. Anybody else gonna stop me from ending it?
No, Ryan, should we? Should we congratulate? Should we congratulate Sans and Claire?
Oh, do we know?
We will. Congratulations. If you want to find out more, watch M and or vlogs.
Oh wait, crap! What happened? I don't even know.
Congratulations.
End it.
Next.
End it.
Perfect. This is a great place to end. Thank you so much, Shy. I mean, yeah. It's not Shy, Sai. I have Shy and Sai for totally calling me out here on my own.
And it was going so well.
I probably already know. So congratulations. Anyways, be beautiful, lovely people in the chat. Thanks so much for joining us here today on this Saturday afternoon. Celebrate 100K, and the second time that I've ever done a live stream with other people. And wow, I'm surprised. Like these people joined me from like my 1,000 subscriber live stream all the way till now. So thank you guys so much for the continued support. Really appreciate it. All the people who donated, big thank you to you guys. There were some pretty big donos in the chat today, so a huge shout out to all you guys. I'll be back at it again next Wednesday for another stream, finishing this bad boy right here. I did get 2 bags done today as well, so I felt pretty productive on that. I was pretty happy about that, and the set's coming along really nicely. Got another video in the works, and there was one more thing. Jedi Survivor comes out next Thursday, and I'm planning on playing the crap out of that game. And you guys playing Jedi Survivor? You know what I'm talking about? Yep.
I'm gonna buy it probably in a big bundle that I end up buying. Like I got Fallen Order in, but then I didn't play Fallen Order, so I don't know.
Didn't?
I'll have to play both of them. I have a lot to catch up.
Apparently, if you beat Fallen Order beforehand, you get like a special digital download or something. So maybe I just made that up, but I thought that was the case. So anyways, I'll be playing that and streaming that a bunch next week too. So that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe, stay healthy, and may the force be with you. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.